Okay, so now we're going to start today with post-independence, right? So we have already seen till history of, you can say, our independence, and in that, what did we see? So basically, if you see history, then we have seen ancient. In ancient, we started right from Stone Age, yes or no? And after, you can say, Stone Age, what we have completed is we have gone towards Stone Age. के बाद क्या किया था हमने? Man uses metal. What is the first metal man uses? Yes. What is the first thing हमने देखा है? So after Stone Age, we have seen basically Harappan civilization, Chalcolithic, right? Good, Chalcolithic. And then after Chalcolithic, what is the thing which we have seen? Yeah, what is the thing which we have seen after Chalcolithic? So after Chalcolithic, we had seen the Vedic period. Vedic period is going to divide into two. That is Rig Vedic period. It is also called as early Vedic period and post Vedic period, right? So हमने ये सब चीजें देखी हुई है अभी तक. Okay. And then after that, you can say we have seen the Buddha period. Buddha period is also called as the Mahajanapad period. Whose mic is on? Okay, Aditya Kadam's mic is on. Okay, so Buddha period हमने देखा हुआ था, right? Yes, and then after Buddha period, Mahajanapad period, it is also called as the post-Vedic period. उसके बाद we had seen the period of whom? Mauryan period. After Mauryan period, we have seen the post-Mauryan period, in which we had seen the invasions, foreign invasions, in which we had seen Satavahanas, in which we had seen किसको देखा था हमने? तो चेर, चोल, पांड्या, South India, right? Yes or no? ये सब देखा था. Then we had seen the Gupta period, then post-Gupta period. Yes or no? Post-Gupta period में हमने हर्षा देखा था. In South India, who was there in the post-Gupta period? Yes, जल्दी से बताओ. It was yes, who was there in the South India? Yes, it was Pallavas of Kanchi. And in Deccan, who was there in Deccan? Pallavas are fighting with whom? They were fighting with Chalukyas. Yes, Chalukya of Badami. Very good, Prachiti. Brilliant, brilliant, very good. Right? So this is the ancient period which we have seen. Then after that, we had seen the medieval period. So medieval period, we saw it started with a tripartite struggle. Yes, it started with a tripartite struggle. ये जो टाइम पीरियड है उसमें इसके ऊपर ही क्वेश्चन पूछा था इस बार प्रीलिम्स में. अगर आपको ट्राइपार्टिट स्ट्रगल पता होता तो आप यू कैन से ये कर सकते हैं. अगर आपको सिर्फ ये मैं जो आपको पूरा क्लासिफिकेशन सिखाता हूँ ऐसे या फिर एक क्रोनोलॉजी सिखाता हूँ वो भी अगर आपके पास यू कैन से अच्छे से आपकी फिक्स होती दिमाग में तो भी आप यू कैन से ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर पाते थे जो यूपीएससी ने पूछा हुआ था इस बार के प्रीलिम्स में. डू यू हैव यू सीन द क्वेश्चन व्हिच यूपीएससी इज आस्क्ड इन द प्रीलिम्स? यस, हैव यू सीन द क्वेश्चन? या एक्चुअली हमको डिस्कशन करना है एक बार क्वेश्चंस का, राइट? यूपीएससी के यू कैन से पेपर का I would love to have a discussion at least on the history part currently, and then after that, yes. So tripartite struggle we have that is between Rashtrakutas, that is between Gujar Pratiharas, and that is between Palas. Yes or no? And this you can say is for what? This is for what? This is for what? Yes, it is for Kanoj. ओके और एक चीज देखो मेरे मेरे डायरेक्टली टीचिंग में से आपको सॉल्व करने को आएगा. स्थानेश्वर. Where is this place? Taneshwar. Can anybody tell me where is this place? Taneshwar. हमारे इसमें है ये, हमारे नोट्स में है ये. Where is this Taneshwar? Yes. Where is this Taneshwar? Anybody? Anybody? It is Taneshwar. Yes, Vishnupriya. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Vishnupriya, Vaishnavi, brilliant. It is in Haryana. It is in Haryana. तो अगर ये भी चीज आपको पता होती तो आपका एक मैच द फॉलोइंग वाला क्वेश्चन था. Yes, Dwar Samudra. Do you remember that question? Dwar Samudra. Where is Dwar Samudra? Directly from our teaching. Where is Dwar Samudra? Where is Dwar Samudra? I've taught you so many times, so you will not make a mistake. I am very confident. See the answers, how you are giving the answers, right? Okay. So yeah, automatically then that is correct, right? So Kanoj. Okay, तो देखो दो questions तो आपको आ ही गए. Kanoj, they are fighting for Kanoj, and then from 1000 to you can say 1200 we go. If we go into North India, this is the period of Rajputs. Rajputs are fighting first. You can say 1100 till 1100, 1000 to 1100. They are fighting with whom? Yes, whom? Who is the major villain here? Ghazni. Brilliant Vaishnavi. Ghazni is the major villain. Then ये period में कौन है Vaishnavi? Who is the major villain here? Who comes out? Yes, it is the Guri. It is the Guri. Brilliant, Yash. Right? And in the same period, in you can say South India and Deccan, in the same period in South India and Deccan, which are the powers which are very, very, you can say, strong in this period? Yes. So in South India, it is the mighty Cholas. And in Deccan, कौन है? Deccan. Yes. देखो वैष्णवी तो मेरे वर्ड्स भी उसको उसको आते हैं. नेक्स्ट ईयर वैष्णवी इज ओनली गोइंग टू टेक द you can say classes, right? Mighty Chola, she's saying. Brilliant. Then Chalukyas of Kalyani, correct? Chalukyas of Kalyani are there. Very good, very good, brilliant. I'm so happy. Okay. And then if you go ahead, then 1200 और precisely 1206 to 1206 कहाँ तक ले जा सकते हैं हम? 1526. What is this period in North India? What is this period in North India? Yes. What is this period in North India? This period is regional. This period is Delhi Sultanate. This period is Delhi Sultanate period. Correct. Brilliant. This is Delhi Sultanate period. Okay. And ये वाला जो पीरियड है, ये वाला पीरियड मुझे बताओ. 498 टू अराउंड 1451. ये वाला पीरियड क्या है? ये वाला पीरियड अगर आप मैं आपको बताता हूँ तो ये वाला पीरियड नहीं, ये वाला पीरियड क्या है? बहुत ही यू कैन से कम लोग आंसर दे पाएंगे इसको, बट यू कैन से आई थिंक दैट यू शुड बी एबल टू आंसर दिस इफ यू आर विथ if you have studied very very properly with me. Sorry, 398. This should be 398, not 498. 398 to 1491. Yes. यश, तो कौन सा पीरियड होगा ये? आप सही सोच रहे हो? नहीं, इसलिए कैसे होगा यश? कौन सा पीरियड होगा ये? वैष्णवी, can you answer this? Which is this period going to be? Or Vishnu Priya, anybody who is going to answer this? Yes, anybody? Yes, Taimur invasion is 1398. Absolutely correct. No, this is not the Tughlaq period, Bell. Tughlaq period starts from 1320. No, this is the regionalism in India. Regional powers. We had studied 3 into 3, right? North India में हमने देखा था, किसको देखा था? कश्मीर, जौनपुर. Correct, very good. कश्मीर, जौनपुर. And किसको देखा था हमने? So we had seen the Lodhis. In East India, we had seen whom? So we had seen Bengal. We had seen किसको देखा था हमने? और किसको देखा था? Odisha. Yes, and Assam. Right? And in West India, we had seen, you can say Rajasthan. Rajasthan में Ranas. And then we had seen Gujarat and we had seen Malwa. Yes or no? So ये देखे थे हमने period majorly, right? Okay. And then you can say in South India if you come, in South India if you come, then you have the two major kingdoms which are established. So first kingdom which is established in 1336, that is Vijayanagar, and 1347, that is 1347 कौन सा है? So that is Bahamani. Bahamani, which splits into three major parts. That is कौन से major parts में split करता है? Yes. So Ahmednagar, you have got Nizam Shahi, right? So Nizam Shahi is there. Then you have got Bijapur, Adil Shahi, and you have got, you can say, Golconda, Qutub Shahi. Yes or no? So this gets over in 1636. This gets over in 1686. This gets over in 1687. ये chronology बहुत important है. Chronology बहुत ही ज़्यादा important है. 1526 to you can say around 1540 is whose period? It is first Babur and then Humayun, and then Humayun again comes back in 1555. Are you understanding? 1555 to you can say 1555 till 1857 is the period of Mughals. Is the period of Mughals. Mughals is divided into two parts, right? 1556 to 1707. These are the great Mughals, and 1707 to 1857. These are the latter Mughals. These are the latter Mughals. Yes or no? Okay. तो ये ऐसा चीज है, आपको ये चीज समझना चाहिए. शिवाजी का जो टाइम पीरियड है, so that is 1630 to 1680. After Shivaji goes, you can say his son is there, Sambhaji, and then you can say another son, Rajaram. Then you have got Tarabai, and then you have got Shahu. You have got Shahu, and after Shahu you have got Peshwas. Yes or no? Peshwas. And first Peshwa is Balaji Vishwanath. Balaji Vishwanath till 1720. Then second Peshwa is Bajirao I, 1720 to 40. And then you have got Balaji Bajirao. He is, you can say, Nana Sahib. Yes, 40 to 61. So these are the main Peshwas, and then you have got Madhavrao Peshwa also. Okay, so ये सब Peshwas है. फिर you can say you also must be knowing the name of Nana Fadnis. Nana Fadnis. Yes or no? You should be also knowing the name of Nana Fadnis. You should be also knowing the name of who is one more Maratha important commander. Yes, जिसका समाधि पुणे में है. Brilliant Vaishnavi, brilliant. Mahatji Shinde. Okay, Mahatji Shinde. Brilliant, very good. Okay, now in the you can say 18th century कौन कौन important है? बंगाल का राज्य आपको पता होना चाहिए कौन से important है. आपको पता होना चाहिए अवध का important आपको पता होना चाहिए. हैदराबाद का important आपको पता होना चाहिए. त्रावणकोर का पता होना चाहिए. राजपूत का पता होना चाहिए. Are you understanding this? Yes. Then राजपूत से ही आगे you can say राजपूत का पता होना चाहिए. You should be knowing about the Punjab state. Yes. और क्या पता होना चाहिए आपको? आपको मैसूर पता होना चाहिए. Yes. So these are the important things I think that you should be knowing. कुछ बच जाता है क्या? मराठास तो है ही. Marathas are there. I have already discussed them. Yeah, Jat. Yes, Jats. Surajmal Jat. Okay, so that is there. And Punjab Sikhs you should be knowing. Yes. Clear? Very good, Saili. I'm so happy that you are contributing. ब्रिलियंट, वेरी नाइस. ओके, तो ये सारी चीजें आपको पता होनी चाहिए. तो यह आपसे हमने मॉडर्न चालू किया था 18 सेंचुरी में. 1707 से हमने मॉडर्न स्टार्ट किया था, राइट? वी हैड स्टार्टेड मॉडर्न फ्रॉम 1707 एंड देन व्हाट डिड वी सी? ऑल दिस 18th century we saw how British are conquering. From 1757 we saw, then 1764 we saw, then 1765 to 72 dual rule we saw. Then you can say 73 you have the first governor general. Who is the first governor general who comes in 73? You have got the regulating act. इसके लिए first governor general Warren Hastings. Very nice, Warren Hastings. Yes. And after Warren Hastings कौन आता है? Warren Hastings के बाद बहुत ही important है उसका नाम. Yes, Warren Hastings के बाद who comes after Warren Hastings is Cornwallis. Brilliant, brilliant. You are all very very brilliant. So he is still 86. Cornwallis is 86 to around 93. And what does he bring? He brings permanent settlement. And he, you can say, wages only one war. कौन सा war है? चलो मुझे बताओ. Cornwallis का. तो मेरे आप स्टूडेंट हो पक्के. आपको बहुत ही अच्छे से मैंने करवाया है फिर मॉडर्न. कौन सा वॉर है? Cornwallis का. एक ही वॉर है वो जिससे फाइट करता है. कौन जल्दी आंसर देगा ये? यस, ब्रिलियंट यश. वैष्णवी ब्रिलियंट. विवेक, साइली दाम्बोली, क्या बात है. वेरी नाइस, वेरी नाइस. बहुत ही अच्छा पढ़ाई चल रहा है आपका. आई एम सो हैप्पी, सो हैप्पी. Yes, that is the third war, third Anglo-Mysore war, right? And then after Cornwallis, who is the next guy who is very very important? कौन है जिसने सबसे ज्यादा एक्सपांशन किया हुआ है? नहीं यार यश, बहुत बड़ा जब मार दिया. मुस्कान नहीं. Yes, yes, Vaishnavi is in form. It is Richard Wellesley. It is Richard Wellesley. Yes or no? What is the instrument which he is using? Richard Wellesley. What is he using? So he is using the, you can say, subsidiary alliance. Yes, he's using subsidiary alliance and he goes in for the maximum expansion. And who is that Wellesley who, you can say, defeats the Marathas? कौन defeat करता है Marathas को? Who is that Wellesley? He is the Arthur Wellesley. Brilliant. He is the Arthur Wellesley. ओके, एंड देन वेलेस्ली के बाद हमने एक्सपेंशन किसके अंडर देखा था? वेलेस्ली के बाद हमने एक्सपेंशन किसके अंडर देखा था? जल्दी बताओ. हु अंडर whom we had seen the third, you can say, no, third एंग्लो मराठा वॉर. किसके अंडर देखा था हमने? थर्ड एंग्लो मराठा वॉर. सिमरन रॉन्ग, बेल रॉन्ग, विवेक रॉन्ग, ज्योति रॉन्ग. थर्ड एंग्लो मराठा वॉर. ये मुझे पता था आपको याद नहीं रहेगा. ये मुझे पता था आपको याद नहीं रहेगा. यस, वैष्णवी अगेन ब्रिलियंट, अगेन ब्रिलियंट. इट इज हेस्टिंग्स, लॉर्ड हेस्टिंग्स. yes or no? So it is under the Lord Hastings. और ये लॉर्ड हेस्टिंग्स के अंडर थर्ड एंग्लो मराठा वॉर हुआ. आफ्टर थर्ड एंग्लो मराठा वॉर द नेक्स्ट, यू कैन से, वो सिंध. सिंध किसके अंडर हुआ था? सिंध. यस, सिंध. यस, एंड यू नो सिंध एंड अफगानिस्तान रिलेशनशिप. सिंध एंड अफगानिस्तान रिलेशनशिप आई हैव टॉट यू इन वेरी वेरी डिटेल. आई हैव टॉट यू इन वेरी वेरी डिटेल. मैं बहुत ही अच्छी क्रोनोलॉजी बताया है आपको. यस, सिंध किसके अंडर हुआ था? यस, सिंध वाज कैप्चर्ड अंडर व्हाट, whom? नोट्स अगर आपके रेडी है तो सिंध क्या है? नहीं याद आ रहा है आपको? सिंध. एंड देन यू कैन से द पंजाब वॉर. यस, पंजाब. यस, करेक्ट. चार्ल्स नेपियर, पंजाब. एंड देन पंजाब के बाद फाइनली पंजाब वाज कॉन्फिस्केटेड इन 18, you can say, 48. 1848 under Dalhousie. And then Dalhousie, what does Dalhousie use? What does Dalhousie use when he comes? He uses war. Yes or no? He uses another instrument. What is that instrument? Doctrine of lapse. And he also uses, you can say, he also uses false another methods like misgovernance. Misgovernance that leads to 1857 revolt. 1857 revolt हमने पूरा पढ़ा था. And मैंने बताया था कि 1857 जो रिवोल्ट है, that is the last cry of the feudal class to win India back. It was the last cry of the feudal class to win India back, right? So that is also what we had seen. Yes or no? तो ये भी हमने देखा हुआ था कि बाबा लास्ट बार उन्होंने ट्राई किया हुआ है ये जीतने के लिए. And then after 1857 revolt, after 1857 revolt, yes, we saw that you can say new forces are arising for, you can say, for fighting against British. And what are these new forces? These are the nationalist forces. Okay, what do you call as, you can say, nationalism in India specific context? क्या था nationalism का मतलब? Yes, Indian national freedom struggle है ना. national मतलब क्या है? अरे salt क्या बोल रहे हो बेटा? ज्योति. Yes, uniting India. Yes or no? Irrespective of your class, irrespective of your caste, irrespective of your religion, irrespective of your region, irrespective of your language, आपको क्या करना है? You want to unite India. So you can say nationalist forces आ गए. And then nationalist forces led to the formation of Indian National Congress. That is why the word national है ना. नेशनल, वर्ड नेशनल क्यों है उसमें कांग्रेस में? तो इसके वजह से है. एंड दिस फेज ऑफ इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस फ्रॉम 1885 to 1905, ये फेज को क्या बोलते हैं? व्हाट इज दिस फेज कॉल्ड एज? This called as the moderate phase. Sahil, you have raised the hand. You have got any questions? Yes, this is called as the, you can say, moderate phase, right? Why this is called as the moderate phase? Why this is called as the moderate phase? Because of their beliefs. Because of their beliefs, right? And what are their beliefs? That you can say British rule is good for India. British rule is good for India, and they would, you can say, follow which kind of practices? Four walls of constitution. क्या बात है विधि? I am so happy with your answer. Brilliant विधि, brilliant Prachiti, very very brilliant, very. They would not break any law. Yes or no? Okay. And then that leads to, you can say, the next phase, that is the extremist phase. Yes, extremist phase. And they wanted the masses into the freedom struggle, and they wanted to do, you can say, for Swaraj, they did not, you can say, trust the British. And for Swaraj they were, you can say, starting what? They were starting, क्या start कर रहे थे वो लोग? Yes, boycott. And Swadeshi. They also started passive resistance. They also started passive resistance. Prachiti, brilliant, right? And then the third phase, we can say 1919, third and the last phase. Which is this phase? Third and the last phase, which we have just completed day before yesterday. कौन सा phase है ये? This is the Gandhian era. This is the Gandhian era. Yes or no? Gandhi ji is first. चलो, आपको तो I am so sure about my teaching. Okay. देखो, गांधी जी का सबसे पहला नेशनल लेवल का, यू कैन से, जो हड़ताल उन्होंने बुलाया था या मूवमेंट बुलाया था, कौन से डेट पे था, कौन से साल में था? यस, बताओ मुझे, कौन से डेट पे था, कौन से साल में था? एनीबडी इन द क्लास? यस, ब्रिलियंट यश. साल बताओ, साल. इट वाज विच ईयर? इट वाज विच ईयर? इट वाज विच ईयर? यश बलदवा करेक्ट, ज्योति करेक्ट, यस, बेल करेक्ट. ईयर कौन सा है? ईयर, ईयर याद नहीं आ रहा है आपको? ईयर भी आना चाहिए. रॉलेट के अगेंस्ट था, तो कौन सा ईयर होगा? यस, बेल, एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. यस, यस वैष्णवी, एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. देखो, ये आपका कमाल नहीं है, ये मेरे टीचिंग का कमाल है. यस और नो? ओके, सो that is 6th April, right? Satyagraha Sabha. He does it under Satyagraha Sabha. And then you can say 1920 they start the non-cooperation movement. When do they end the non-cooperation movement? When do they end the, you can say, non-cooperation movement? Yes, brilliant. 1922. 1922 they end the non-cooperation movement. Then Gandhiji is arrested, Swaraj Party, all these things I have taught you. The chronology is there for you. Okay, and then you can say what happens? There is complete mess in India. What happens? One thing happens, and then everything again seems to be picking up or picking up. एक चीज होता है और उसके वजह से वापस सब यू कैन से यूनिटी स्टार्ट हो जाती है, नेशनल मूवमेंट को यू कैन से मोमेंटम मिलता है एक चीज की वजह से. व्हाट इज दैट वन थिंग? अरे वेंसन, खिलाफत तो हो गया मेरे भाई, नॉन कॉपरेशन तो हो गया, उधर ही खिलाफत खत्म हो गया. रेवोल्यूशनरी मूवमेंट नो, जलियांवाला बाग तो प्रचिति कब का हो गया है. स्वराज पार्टी तो हो गया है, स्वराज पार्टी की वजह से पूरा मेस हो गया था ना, कम्युनल राइट्स एंड एवरीथिंग वाज देयर. बट वन थिंग हैपेंस दैट एवरीबॉडी कम्स टुगेदर. अरे सिमरन, रेड फोर्ट ट्रायल तो कब है? रेड फोर्ट ट्रायल इज व्हेन? इट इज इन 1946. बेटा क्या कर रहे हो? ये क्या होता है? नहीं, दांडी नहीं, क्या होता है? One thing happens in, you can say, after this all the mess of Swaraj and everything in 1920s, one thing happens that leads to again, you can say, momentum आ जाता है national struggle को. Okay, स्वरा बेटा बेल 1917 में तो हो गया रशियन रेवोल्यूशन. एग्जैक्टली शगुफ्ता, you have hit the nail on its head. That is, so you can say, the announcement of Indian Statutory Commission, the announcement of Indian Statutory Commission, that is, you can say, the Simon Commission, and it was an all-white commission, and that is why all the parties united, yes or no? And again, the Indian freedom struggle got momentum, yes or no? And then Simon arrived in 1928, and this 1928 year is important for one more thing. बताओ 1928 year ये क्यों important है? Yes, so 1928, why it is important is because Gandhi is back. Correct? Gandhi comes out, you can say, out of his retirement. And where does the session happen? देखो इतना perfect आपको सब याद रहेगा. नेहरू रिपोर्ट, कहाँ पे सेशन होगा ये? कहाँ पे सेशन होगा? Yes, where would be the session? Yes, where would be the session? Where would be the session? Yes, brilliant. Calcutta. Yes, so it is Calcutta में ये session है. Okay, 1928. Motilal Nehru would be the president. Commonsensical, because he comes up with the Nehru report. And then you can say Gandhi ji gives 1 year to the British to give us Swaraj. And then Britishers do not give us 1 year. That is why 1929. Now who is going to be the president? Where is the session going to be? It is Lahore, Jawaharlal Nehru, Vaishnavi, brilliant. Yes, and what do they go for? 1929. They go for Purna Swaraj. Right? Then if you can see, अगर आप you can say आगे जाते हो, and if you see ahead, then 1929 you have got, you can say, Lahore session, you have got Purna Swaraj, and then 1930 March में क्या start करते हैं गांधी जी? Yes, what does he start? Exactly, he starts Dandi March. Okay, and when does he end? When does he start? चलो आपको डेट्स के साथ याद रहेगा, कौन से डेट्स में स्टार्ट किया है, कौन से डेट में एंड किया है उन्होंने दांडी मार्च को. Yes, 12th March he has ended. 12th March he started, correct. 12th March he started. 6th April he has ended. Brilliant. 78 followers, right? So Dandi March, and then 1931 what happens? 1931 what happens? 1931 में क्या होता है मार्च में? Yes, क्या होता है 1931 मार्च में? क्या होता है जल्दी बताओ, एक साल के बाद. Yeah, Karachi session. But Gandhi Arvind pact. Also Bhagat Singh is hanged. And Karachi session. Yes. And then Gandhi ji attends. कौन सा राउंड टेबल कॉन्फ्रेंस अटेंड करते हैं गांधी जी? कौन सा नंबर का राउंड टेबल कॉन्फ्रेंस अटेंड करते हैं? सेकंड. ब्रिलियंट. ओके. एंड देन गांधी जी कम्स बैक, देयर इज ऑल chaos, yes or no? ओके, तो ये सब चीजें चलती रहती है. एंड देन देयर आर इलेक्शंस 1936, 1937. Okay, and you have got the Faizpur session. Why is Faizpur session very important? कौन से साल में हुआ है Faizpur session? Why is it very important? Faizpur session, first village session कौन से साल में हुआ है वो भी आपको पता होना चाहिए. Yes, first village session कौन से साल में हुआ है वो भी पता होना चाहिए आपको. Okay, then Faizpur session हो गया आपका, and then you can say 1938 which session is going to happen, and 1939. And why this session? Both the session, who is going to become the president? Subhash Chandra Bose. Yes, Haripura and then Tripura. Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay, but then he quits Congress. And then 1939, Congress also quits its ministries. Congress ministers quit in 1939. Why? What happens in 1939? क्या करते हैं? 1 सितंबर को क्यों क्विट करते हैं? Yes, war. And what is this 1st September called as? What is this 1st September called by Muslim League? 1st September called by Muslim League क्या बोलते हैं? Muslim Day of Deliverance. Brilliant, brilliant, excellent. बहुत ही बढ़िया. Okay. And then you can say आपको तो पता है that 1940. What does Muslim League क्या करता है 1940 में? Muslim League क्या करता है 1940 में? Yeah. Muslim League. What does it do? Yes, Pakistan. Pakistan. Correct. Yes. And you can say 1940 अगस्त में क्या आता है? 1940 अगस्त में क्या आता है? 1940 August. What is there? August offer. Correct. And then what does Gandhi start in October? October में क्या होता है? 1940 October. What happens? Yes. So it is, yes, correct. It is going to be individual satyagrah. It is going to be individual satyagrah. It is going to be individual satyagrah. And then in 1941, two things which changed the world. USSR is attacked and Pearl Harbor. Yes or no? Pearl Harbor and USSR is attacked. So that is why 1942. Now you can say Japan is almost on the door of India. Therefore, Britain wants Indian help. Whom do they send? Whom do they send? किसको भेजते हैं मार्च में? Yes, Cripps mission, brilliant Cripps mission. Yes or no? How does Gandhi ji? How does Gandhi ji? You can say what is his statement about the Cripps mission? What is his statement about the Cripps mission? गांधी जी का statement क्या है Cripps mission के बारे में? Yes, what is the statement of Gandhi ji about Cripps mission? No idea. अरे बताएंगे? Yes, check. It is a check. Yes or no? Gandhi ji says that no, Vaishnav, it is not a blank check. It is a post-dated check. Gandhi ji says it is a post-dated check. And somebody adds, some people say Jawaharlal Nehru adds, on a falling bank. On a falling bank. Okay, so Gandhi ji सिर्फ इतना बताते हैं. It is a post-dated check, right? Okay, and then Cripps mission fails. Gandhi ji starts what? Gandhi ji starts, you can say क्या start करते हैं अगस्त में Cripps mission fail होने के बाद? Yes, quit India. But what happens? Everybody is in jail. Everybody is in jail. That is why Quit India is a leaderless movement. It is spontaneous movement. It is a very short, you can say, movement because maximum repression. And there were also parallel governments. There were also parallel governments. Are you understanding this? And after Quit India movement, directly 1945, the things start. You have first have the Gandhi. Did you study about the Gandhi Jina talks? Did you? Yeah, it was also a little bit violent movement. Correct, Dipali? Yes. Yes, Gandhi Jina talks. Then Wavell plan. Wavell plan. Then और क्या है? और क्या हुआ था? देसाई लियाकत पैक्ट. देसाई लियाकत पैक्ट. करेक्ट. देसाई लियाकत पैक्ट. सी राजा जी फॉर्मूला. सी राजा जी फॉर्मूला. ओके, सी राजा जी फॉर्मूला. ये सब चीजें असाइनमेंट में आपने की हुई है. यस और नो? ओके, एंड देन फाइनली the, you can say 1945 46 again elections, cabinet mission. Yes, cabinet plan आता है. Cabinet plan. और cabinet plan क्या आता है? What is the cabinet plan? Yes, no partition. No partition. It talks about groupings. It talks about groupings and loose federation, right? Very nice, brilliant, brilliant, Prachiti. Very good, beautiful. Okay, and then interim government is formed. Interim government is formed. Okay, and then Muslim League announces in August 1946. क्या announce करते हैं वो? क्या announce करते हैं? Yes, what do they announce? Direct Action Day. Brilliant. And then in 1946 February, or in this period, there is, you can say, Rin revolts. There is Rin revolt. There are two popular revolts. Majorly, there are two popular revolts. One is the Rin revolt, Royal Indian Navy, and again another is INA revolts. INA revolts. Yes or no? INA revolts. So ये सब चीजें हैं. और यहाँ से पुलिस and bureaucracy also has got nationalization, or they are now developing patriotism. They are now developing patriotism. So now it was impossible for the British to hang on in India. That is why after this, you can say, Direct Action Day. after the direct action day of Muslim League, what has happened is, you can say, क्या होता है direct action day के बाद? Communal riots. Communal riots. लड़के लेंगे पाकिस्तान. Are you understanding? ये उनका नारा है कि लड़के लेंगे पाकिस्तान. Okay, so communal riots. That is why Clement Attlee, the new Prime Minister, declares on 20th February that we are going to leave by June 1948. So please bring solution. Otherwise, we leave as it is, where it is. As it is, where is it? Where it is. So in March, who comes? Mountbatten. And then today's assignment. Who is going to write today's assignment? आज का assignment कौन लिखेगा? कौन लिखेगा आज का असाइनमेंट? कौन करेगा आज का असाइनमेंट? ओके, वैष्णवी, गुड. सो यू कैन से माउंटबैटन प्लान. जस्ट फर्स्ट असाइनमेंट इज गोइंग टू बी माउंटबैटन प्लान. वो फाइंड आउट करो. एंड देन ऑन बेसिस ऑफ द माउंटबैटन प्लान, इंडिया इज पार्टीशनड. इंडिया इज पार्टीशनड इनटू टू. ओके, इंडिया and Pakistan. Pakistan had two parts at that time, West Pakistan and East Pakistan, which we know today as Bangladesh. Okay, so ऐसा ये चीज हुआ था उस टाइम पे, right? Okay, and then on the night 12 a.m. 15th August 12 a.m. Okay, so Jawaharlal Nehru gives this famous speech in the parliament, that is, you can say, the tryst with destiny. सर 1916 से अपना पूरा गांधीयन एंगल से पूछा तो हम लोग भी मेंस में इसी पॉइंट क्वेश्चन फ्रेम करें. या यू कैन डू दैट. ओके, so I think that modern is clear. Any doubts with modern? We have completed modern day after, you can say day before yesterday. Any doubts? Should we start with the post independence? Yes, the entire picture is very, very clear. Entire picture. Vishnu Priya Maheshwari, good. Yash Baldava also is completely clear. Okay, great. Chalo. Yes, okay, no problem. Sir, what is Gandhian marriage? What is Gandhian marriage in Satara parallel government? I'll have to find it out. Okay, what is Gandhian marriage? I know what is, you can say, what we can say, Jyotiba Phule type of, you can say, marriage, where you don't have any rituals. You just marry in a very simple way. But what is Gandhian marriage in Satara parallel government? I have not read, Prachiti, so I'll read it. Just, you can say, write the same question in my Telegram. Telegram पे मुझे message करो, मैं पढ़ता हूँ एक बार, and then in the next lecture I'll be able to tell you. Okay. Deepali saying, sir, Gandhiji was non-violent. Nah, then why he promoted violence in Quit India? No, he did not. You can say promote violence. What did he say? Is that, you can say, we were starting a non-violent movement. We were starting a non-violent movement in Quit India, do or die. But you arrested all the leaders and you have done so much repression on the people. So people also would have the right to again strike you back. Okay, so he did not justify violence, but he said he did not, you can say, give any message to the people to stop violence. So that is why it is said that he justified violence. And Jyoti has said very beautifully that, you can say, हमारे नोट्स में ही है वो दीपाली के गांधी जी ने क्लियर कट बोला था कि नॉन वायलेंस इज, जो नॉन वायलेंस फॉलो करेगा वो सबसे जो डिफिकल्ट चीज होता है वो नॉन वायलेंस फॉलो करना होता है. दैट इज द हाईएस्ट वर्च्यू. इट इज नॉट फॉर द, you can say, non-violence is not for the weak-hearted, not for the weak people. ये यूपीएससी में एथिक्स में भी क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि वीक पीपल कर ही नहीं सकते हैं. yes or no? अगर मैंने दीपाली आपको मैंने गाली दी तो आप क्या करोगे? इमीडिएटली यू विल आल्सो राइट टू इंसल्ट मी. yes or no? So if somebody says something bad to you, आप इमेजिन करो ना. Imagine, everybody imagine. Okay, close your eyes. Everybody just close your eyes. Everybody in the class, just close your eyes. Okay, now if I, you can say, hurt you, if I beat you, if I abuse you, are you understanding this? Okay, immediately first क्या आता है हमारे इसमें कि I want to counter that. I am going to react. I am going to react. Yes or no? Now you can open your eyes. You will react. You will hit back, or you will also give you will also give me some bad words, right? So ऐसी चीज आपके दिमाग में आएगी. तो गांधी जी ने इसके लिए बोला था कि आप पचा नहीं सकते हो. You cannot digest that very, very easily. Okay, so that is why he said it is not for the weak. Okay, and then he had said that even violence is better than cowardice. तो आपने सुन के तो नहीं लेना है, आप अगर मारपीट कर रहे हो वो भी चलेगा. Okay, but never be a coward person. That is what Gandhi ji is saying. Okay, तो ऐसा चीज है. Now let us, you can start with post independence. So what chapter we are going to start is, now we have got a new nation. Okay, और अभी तक हमको ये न्यू नेशन अब सच में लग रहा है कि आपने हम लोगों के ऐसा किया. ओके, सो यू कैन से चैलेंज क्या है कि नया नेशन बना है. तो यू कैन से बहुत सारे जो ब्रिटिश हिस्टोरियंस थे, ब्रिटिश एक्सपर्ट्स थे, वो बोल रहे थे इंडिया इज नॉट अ नेशन. इंडिया इज नॉट एट ऑल नेशन. व्हाई इंडिया इज टुडे बिकम यूनाइटेड? इट इज जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द ब्रिटिश रूल. It was never a nation. Are you understanding? And you also know, if you see India's size, okay, it is almost equal to, अगर Indian subcontinent की आप size देखोगे, it is almost equal to Europe minus Russia. Okay, and in Europe, what is the situation? One language, one country. Are you understanding? One language, one country. So you can say one culture, one country. That is what is the, you can say, rule or system in Europe. So they also thought that Maharashtra would be different, and Maharashtra is almost equal to Germany. Maharashtra would be different, Gujarat would be different, yes or no? Karnataka would be different, Kerala would be different, Andhra Pradesh would be different, Tamil Nadu would be different. उनको ऐसे ही लगा. So they thought that India can never remain united. Now this is a challenge, that we have become a new nation and we have to remain united, because many nations, many countries who got independence, and after that they could not remain united. They could not remain at all united. That is what we have to understand. So special session, Constituent Assembly, उन्होंने स्पीच दिया हुआ है, ट्रिस्ट विद डेस्टिनी. ओके, इन आवर नेशनल मूवमेंट ऑफ फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल देयर वर मेनी वॉइसेस. हमने देखा हुआ है, इसके ऊपर क्वेश्चन बहुत बार पूछा है. देखो एनसीईआरटी में से डायरेक्टली क्वेश्चन पूछ के आपको वर्ड्स उठा के क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं. देयर वर मेनी वॉइसेस. कौन से वॉइस थे यहाँ पे? कम्युनिस्ट वॉइस था, यस और नो? कम्युनिस्ट सोशलिस्ट वॉइस था यहाँ पे. फिर इसमें वर्कर्स वॉइस है, पेजेंट्स का वॉइस है इसमें, यस और नो? इसमें मेन जो वॉइस है दैट इज आईएनसी का वॉइस है इसमें. Are you understanding? Yes, there is some voice of woman voice. There is revolutionary terrorist voice. Are you understanding this? There is, you can say, the caste angle. There is the caste angle in this. Are you understanding? Ambedkar. Yes. So these are all the voices. These are all the voices, right? And Ambedkar को हमने देखा है Pune Pact. Have you done the assignment on Pune Pact? Pune Pact पे assignment किया है नहीं किया है? मैंने आपको एक क्वेश्चन पूछा था पूना पैक्ट के ऊपर. मुस्कान थंगे, प्लीज टेल मी देन. यस, यश बलदवा, जल्दी से मुझे बताओ कि पूना पैक्ट किसके किसके बीच में साइन किया गया था. जल्दी बताओ मुझे, हु साइंड द पूना पैक्ट? हु आर द टू लीडर्स हु हैव साइंड पूना पैक्ट? अगर किया है असाइनमेंट तो आप ये आंसर दे पाओगे, नहीं किया है तो नहीं कर पाओगे. सर ये आंसर एंड तक नहीं मिला. देखो कि कैसे मिल गया. शगुफ्ता ब्रिलियंट, वैष्णवी ब्रिलियंट, सिमरन ब्रिलियंट, विधि रॉन्ग, ओजस रॉन्ग. यस और नो? देखो इनको कैसे मिल गया यश. मतलब ढूंढने पे तो खुदा मिलता है, ढूंढने पे तो भगवान मिलता है. आपने ढूंढा नहीं ठीक से. विष्णुप्रिया, यू आर रॉन्ग. यस, या. सो इट वाज साइंड बिटवीन मदन मोहन मालविया. इट वाज साइंड बिटवीन मदन मोहन मालविया एंड डॉक्टर बाबा साहेब अम्बेडकर. ओके, सो पूना पैक्ट ये दोनों के बीच में साइन किया गया था. सो देयर वर मेनी वॉइसेस इन द नेशनल मूवमेंट, बट द टू गोल्स, ओके, but the two goals was almost commonly agreed upon by everybody, that we are going to have democratic government. Everybody agreed कि हमको democracy चाहिए है, okay, and government for good for all, especially poor and socially disadvantaged. जो है ऐसा government बनाना है कि जो सबके लिए benefit में हो, और especially जो disadvantages है, जैसे कि कौन, यू कैन से जो पुअर और सोशली डिसएडवांटेज है उनको हमको ऊपर लाना है. यू कैन से ये आपको कहाँ पे मिलेगा? ये आपको कराची सेशन में भी मिलेगा. यस और नो? कराची सेशन कब पास हुआ है? कराची सेशन, विच इज द ईयर ऑफ द कराची सेशन? यस, विच इज द ईयर ऑफ द कराची सेशन? एंड हु इज, यू कैन से, द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ द कराची सेशन? कौन है प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ द कराची? पटेल. ब्रिलियंट, पटेल. यस, सो आपके सरदार पटेल है. यस, एंड दैट इज व्हाई यू कैन से बिकॉज ऑफ दिस देखो इस बार यूपीएससी प्रीलिम्स में क्वेश्चन आ गया कि सबका वेलफेयर ये कहां पे दिखता है आपको कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में. अभी आपका पॉलिटी स्टार्ट हो गया ना, दो सेशंस तो हो गए आपके पॉलिटी के, आपका पॉलिटी स्टार्ट हो गया. सो दैट इज व्हाई वेयर डू यू सी इट? डीपीएसपीज, दैट इज डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी. एक्चुअली आई लव टू टीच पॉलिटी, बट बहुत साल हो गए मैंने पॉलिटी नहीं पढ़ाया है. ओके, कोई हिस्ट्री पढ़ाता नहीं है, इसके लिए मुझे हिस्ट्री पढ़ाने को लगाते हैं ये सब लोग. ओके, मेरे पे अत्याचार करते हैं. ओके, तो ऐसा ये चीज है. Okay, 3 challenges. Okay, now first, shape the nation that was united. Shape the nation that was united. So we wanted to basically make a nation which was united, right? Very, very important. Now you had got this continental size of the nation, and it had got a lot of diversity including, you can say, language, religion, culture, all these diversities were there. Okay, so how you are going to unite this country, that was a big question, serious question about the future of the unity. Would the diversity would have to be sacrificed? देखो कैसा है ना कि हमारे पास इतना डाइवर्सिटी है, तो कैसा है कि एक 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 जो इसका वे होता है लुकिंग का, कि यू कैन से यू डिक्रीज द डाइवर्सिटी. ओके, यू मेक अ कॉमन कल्चर, you make a common culture, so that if you have a common culture, then only we will be able to unite. We will be able to unite. कि इतने सारे लैंग्वेजेस है, तो कॉमन एक लैंग्वेज बना दो, एक कॉमन रिलीजन बना दो, एक कॉमन कल्चर बना दो. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस? देन ओनली विल बी एबल टू यूनाइट. वुड द डाइवर्सिटी बी सैक्रिफाइस? तो डाइवर्सिटी हमको सैक्रिफाइस करना पड़ेगा क्या? आर यू अंडरस्टैंड? दैट मीन रिजेक्टिंग ऑल रीजनल एंड सब रीजनल नेशनल आइडेंटिटीज. बट क्वेश्चन था कि हाउ टू अचीव दिस इंटीग्रेशन. बट यू कैन से दैट इज वेयर माय फ्रेंड्स, सोसाइटी का जो पार्ट है ना आपका GS1 का, उसमें ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. सोसाइटी के एनसीईआरटीज भी आपको पढ़ने पड़ेंगे, तो उसमें ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. क्या बोलते हैं ये? यस, दैट इज व्हाई जवाहरलाल नेहरू's फेमस सेंटेंस दैट इंडिया इज unity in diversity. That is what is accepted principle, that we never compromise diversity. We never said that you need to have one common culture, or okay, you can come with your own culture and still you can be an Indian. So I can be a Maharashtrian because I am, you can say, brought up in, you can say, Maharashtra. I am a Gujarati by, you can say, the region. I am Gujarati by region. Are you understanding this? Or language mera Gujarati hai, culture mera Gujarati hai, but still I can be Indian. I can be Indian. That is what you can say I have to understand. Okay, that is what I have to understand. Okay, so very, very, you can say, simple thing through which we have to understand this. Very, very, you can say, important things, because most of the nations, okay, most of the nations could not accept this diversity. They thought that if we want to unite into a country, we need to have a common things. Are you understanding? Or a common culture, and then that led to majoritarian culture, and that led to, एग्जाम्पल बताओ मुझे जल्दी, एग्जाम्पल बताओ, कोई एग्जाम्पल दे सकते हो क्या जहां पे उन्होंने ट्राई टू सुपर इम्पोज, दे ट्राई टू सुपर इम्पोज द मेजोरिटेरियन कल्चर एंड इट gave a lot of problem. Brilliant Prachiti, brilliant Shagufta. It is Sri Lanka. It is Sri Lanka, where they tried to superimpose the majoritarian culture of the Sinhalese culture. Yes, Sinhalese culture, जो उनका Sinhalese language है, and they tried to, you can say, suppress. They tried to suppress what? They tried to suppress, basically कौन सा suppress किया उन्होंने? Yeah, they tried to suppress. They tried to suppress what? They tried to suppress the Tamil culture there. Yes, and that led to the Tamil freedom movement. Yes or no? Separation movement or liberation movement. ओके, LTTE. तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो गया बेचारों को. तो ये बहुत अच्छा है, इंडिया ने क्या किया, डाइवर्सिटी को रिस्पेक्ट किया है, डाइवर्सिटी को रिस्पेक्ट किया है. ओके, दैट इज वेरी, वेरी गुड. नाउ ये हो गया, चलो पहला, कि डाइवर्सिटी के साथ क्या करें हम, इतना बड़ा हमारा, यू कैन से, नेशन है, डाइवर्सिटी के साथ क्या करें हम. इस और correct, Muskan. Hence, it is one of the factors responsible for our elephantine size constitution. Correct, absolutely. Okay. Second is to establish democracy. To establish democracy. Now, to establish democracy मतलब क्या है? क्या करना है? अभी डेमोक्रेसी आप ऑन पेपर तो सब एस्टेब्लिश कर सकते हो. On paper you can establish democracy, on paper you can establish constitution, but democracy is all about its working. Are you understanding this? It is all about its working. It is all about the awareness, yes or no, among the common people, about their rights and also responsibilities. तो ये important था. तो universal adult franchise लेके आए हम fundamental rights लेके आए. We selected representative type of democracy. Okay, अभी आप पॉलिटी पढ़ते हो तो दो प्रकार की डेमोक्रेसी होता है. Yes, what are the two type of democracy? What are the two type of democracy? One is the representative type of democracy, and other is the direct democracy. Direct democracy के examples क्या है? Yes, what are the examples of the direct democracy? Plebiscite, yes or no? Referendum, जो यूके ने लिया for Brexit, direct democracy, yes or no? People directly took the decision. Yes, Brexit, correct, right? Plebiscite, okay. फ्रांस में क्या हुआ? फ्रांस में भी रेफरेंडम हुआ क्या? अभी मैं न्यूज नहीं देख रहा हूँ थोड़े दिनों से। तो फ्रांस में भी रेफरेंडम हुआ है। आई एम नॉट नोइंग दैट। ओके, आई विल चेक। फॉर व्हाट? फॉर ओके, ओके। So representative democracy based on parliamentary. So there are two type of again democracies, right? Two type of democracies. One is the parliamentary type of democracy. Another is the presidential democracy. So उसका भी फर्क आपको क्या है? पॉलिटी में आप पढ़ लोगे. Presidential is USA, parliamentary is Britain. ओके, तो हमने पार्लियामेंट्री सिलेक्ट किया, रिप्रेजेंटेटिव किया, फंडामेंटल राइट्स दिए, यूनिवर्सल एडल फ्रेंचाइज दिया हमने, पॉलिटिकल कंपटीशन इन डेमोक्रेटिक यू कैन से फ्रेमवर्क। तो पॉलिटिकल कंपटीशन स्टार्ट हो गया इन द डेमोक्रेटिक फ्रेमवर्क। Constitution was okay, but the challenge was to develop democratic practices with the constitution. So you can say it had to be a working democracy. It had to be a democracy where everyone feels that you can say their rights are secured, and everyone feels that they have got a equal chance in participating in the democracy. उनको सबको ऐसा equal chance लगना चाहिए। तो पहला हमने क्या देखा? हमको डाइवर्सिटी मेंटेन कर मतलब यूनिटी करना है, डेमोक्रेसी लाना है। तीसरा हम क्या देख रहे हैं? टू इंश्योर द डेवलपमेंट एंड वेलबींग ऑफ द एंटायर सोसाइटी। सो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एनश्राइन्ड द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ इक्वालिटी एंड स्पेशल प्रोटेक्शन टू सोशली डिसएडवांटेज ग्रुप्स एंड रिलीजियस एंड कल्चरल कम्युनिटीज, राइट। और यहाँ पे आप ये देखो डायरेक्टली यू कैन से प्रीलिम्स में से क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे आया हुआ है, देखो कि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एनश्राइन्ड डीपीएसपी विद वेलफेयर गोल्स दैट डेमोक्रेटिक पॉलिटिक्स मस्ट अचीव। डायरेक्टली यू कैन से सेंटेंस, यस एनसीईआरटी सेंटेंस डायरेक्टली लिया हुआ है। और यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो बेसिकली कौन से यू कैन से ये है डीपीएसपीज है, ऑल द इंपॉर्टेंट डीपीएसपी स्टिल यू कैन से 51 जो है, तो ये आपके लर्न होने चाहिए। डीपीएसपी शुड बी लर्न, ओके। योर ऑल द आर्टिकल्स व्हाट आई कैन टेल यू इज एटलीस्ट टिल यू कैन से फर्स्ट 51 आर्टिकल्स दे शुड बी बाय हार्ट। और उसके लिए क्या करना चाहिए आपने? एवरी डे डू 5, every day do 5। Are you understanding this? Every day you need to do 5 articles। और ये कहाँ से करने चाहिए? From where do you do the 5 articles? Have each one of you bought PM Bakshi? PM Bakshi buy किया है क्या? Yes or no? PM Bakshi, have you bought it? It is must. It is must. Jyoti, if you have not bought it, you are mistaken. Every day you should see UPSC candidate। मेरे first lecture याद करो क्या क्या होना चाहिए आपके पास UPSC candidate के पास। Newspapers, second is PM Bakshi, third is Atlas, fourth is you should have your own bag, good water because water is very important healthy रहने के लिए, खाया नहीं चलेगा पर पानी पीना चाहिए। fifth thing is you should have your brain with you always, yes। so please you can say you have, yes ओजस को आपको फर्स्ट लेक्चर भी याद है, चाय वाला भी याद है उसको। तो PM बख्शी तो प्लीज लेके आओ ये, ओके। और इसमें से सिर्फ एक्ट पढ़ना है, उसका एक्सप्लेनेशन पढ़ना मत। एंड फर्स्ट ऑलवेज रीड द एक्ट, अंडरलाइन द इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड्स एंड देन रीड एक्सप्लेनेशन फ्रॉम लक्ष्मीकांत, so you have to always keep PM Bakshi and Lakshmikant side by side, okay। so इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट एंड, नहीं तो फिर गड़बड़ हो जाता है। देखो कैसे यूपीएससी ने भी इस बार मजा लिया, जो लोगों को क्या लगता है जो लक्ष्मीकांत ने दिया है वो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में, क्योंकि उन्होंने कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन पढ़ा ही नहीं होता है। हम जैसे बच्चों ने कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन पढ़ा होता है तो हमको पता है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में क्या है क्या नहीं है। तो इस बार यूपीएससी ने पूछ लिया कि अकॉर्डिंग टू, नहीं सॉफ्ट कॉपी नहीं चलेगा, आपको अंडरलाइन करना है, हाथ में रखना है। आप लक्ष्मीकांत सॉफ्ट कॉपी में पढ़ते हो क्या ज्योति? लक्ष्मीकांत सॉफ्ट कॉपी में पढ़ते हो क्या? तो वो भी को सॉफ्ट कॉपी पढ़ो, कोई बात नहीं। बट लक्ष्मीकांत अगर हार्ड कॉपी है, हाँ लक्ष्मीकांत अगर किंडल है तो ये भी किंडल रखो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, ओके। सो यूपीएससी ने इस बार पूछ लिया ना आपको कि यू कैन से व्हाट इज देयर इन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से जुडिशियल रिव्यू, ये वाला क्वेश्चन आया था ना जुडिशियल रिव्यू वाला, या फिर द क्वेश्चन ऑफ व्हाट वाज दैट जुडिशियल रिव्यू और बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर वाला भी आया था, राइट। दिस इज नॉट इन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, इट इज नॉट इन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एनीवेयर व्हिच हैज बीन मेंशन्ड, ओके। चलो आगे। Constitution enshrined principle of all these things. Constitution enshrined DPSPs, welfare goals, democratic politics must achieve economic development and eradication of poverty. Yes, economic development with equity and justice. तो देखो उन्होंने वही बोला है कि आपने कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बना दिया, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में आपने पॉलिटिकल इक्वालिटी दे दिया, तो इसको कोई मतलब नहीं है। एवरीबडी हैज गॉट राइट टू वोट, इसको लेके क्या करेंगे? पॉलिटिकल इक्वालिटी कब आपको काम में आएगा? व्हेन यू हैव गॉट टू टाइप ऑफ इक्वालिटी. इकोनॉमिक इक्वालिटी, इकोनॉमिक इक्वालिटी मतलब एटलीस्ट एवरीबडी हैज गॉट, यू कैन से, बेसिक स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ लिविंग. ओके, एंड सेकेंड आपको क्या लाना है? दैट इज सोशल इक्वालिटी, सोशल जस्टिस लाना है. मतलब क्या है सोशल जस्टिस लाना है? मतलब कास्ट के ऊपर आपको ये नहीं होना चाहिए, यू कैन से वुमन और मेन के ऊपर नहीं होना चाहिए, क्लास के ऊपर डिफरेंशिएशन नहीं होना चाहिए. तो ये सब चीजें आपको समझनी है. नाउ you can see, if you see the other challenges, what is the challenge one which we have immediately after the independence was the partition. Partition led to the displacement and rehabilitation. The two nation theory was given by Muslim League. What was that two nation theory? ये देखो, ये डायरेक्टली ऐसे वर्ड्स आने चाहिए वहां पे, ऐसे कि ऐसे. इंडिया वाज, मुस्लिम लीग क्या बोला है? इंडिया कंसिस्टेड not one but two people, Hindus and Muslims. So India is not one nation, it is a two nation theory, and the two nation theory is based on religion. It is based on religion, that is Hindu is a different nation and Muslims is a different nation. That is what you are saying. Therefore Pakistan is a separate country for Muslims. They are so idiots, they are so much idiots. Are you understanding this? क्योंकि पाकिस्तान, अगर आपने ये टू नेशन थियरी कर दिया, उसकी वजह से आज और कम्युनलिज्म इंडिया में बढ़ गया है. Are you understanding this? Because you can say Muslims have taken, you can say, a separate nation. That is why you can say what is going to happen in India. Always this problem is going to happen. Always this problem is going to happen. Why there is no problem? Always we have seen that Muslims are, you can say, educationally backward or even economically backward. So that is why thinking becomes narrow. Thinking becomes narrow. Their leaders, उनके जो leaders भी होते हैं, they are all orthodox leaders. Yes or no? And that is why you can say a common Muslim person or a youth can be very easily brainwashed because of the lack of education and because of the lack of the economic opportunities. Plus now that partition has happened, now that partition has happened, then the Muslim loyalty is questioned. Exactly, Prachiti, brilliant. That is the key word. Muslim loyalty is always questioned because of this partition, because of this partition. And what happened is, this Jinnah did partition. We have understood why Jinnah has done partition in the modern, right? It was only a power struggle. It was only a power struggle. But what happened? You can say, we know na, when Jinnah, you can say the Muslims asked, you can say that what should we do? Those Muslims who have remained in India, so they should remain loyal to whichever countries they are. And now class, caste, religion, region is irrespective into the new nation. That is what Jinnah said. You can, so after the independence. So that is such an idiotic thing. But the worst thing you have to understand कि भाई partition होने के बाद भी 12% of the Indian population was Muslims. 12% of the Indian population was Muslims. So क्या फायदा हुआ ये partition करने का? Just tell me, what is the use of this partition? What is the use of this partition? If technically, if there would have been complete transfer of population, yes, if there could have been complete, you can say, transfer of population, you could have said okay. You could have said okay. Yes, but 12% of the Muslim population is still in India. You have to understand that just recently, last year, Pakistan's Muslims population has increased than India. Just last year, till 2019, India had got more Muslims than Pakistan. Just imagine this. Then क्यों किया भाई partition? Partition किया क्यों? Okay, creating problems. And because now you understand, Pakistan is created, China has become such a nuisance for us because of Pakistan. Because of Pakistan. Otherwise, we could have been in such a strong position. Okay. So Pakistan, separate country for the Muslims. Congress opposed the process of partition, which was carried on the basis of religion. Okay, क्यों oppose किया है देखो? Because there was not a single belt of Muslim majority areas in British India. There were two areas of concentration, one on the west side and one on the east side. This is the east side, this is the west side. Okay, not all Muslim majority areas wanted to be in Pakistan. Example, Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan of Northwest Frontier Province. He was very, very angry with Gandhiji. He was very, very angry with INC, that he said that I don't want to go into Pakistan. Are you understanding this? So he opposed the two nation theory. He opposed the two nation theory. Okay, then two Muslim majorities of India, that is Punjab and Bengal, had a large non-Muslim एरियाज. तो वो क्या करना पड़ा इनको? ये समझो, बंगाल का पार्टीशन करना पड़ा है, पंजाब का पार्टीशन करना पड़ा है. और दिस इज द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट पार्ट. दिस इज द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट पार्ट बिकॉज यू डोंट नो. आई एम अ हिंदू, आई एम स्टेइंग हियर, आई डोंट नो वेदर आई एम गोइंग टू बी इन. अगर मैं यहाँ पे रह रहा हूँ, मुझे पता ही नहीं है कि मैं इंडिया में कल जाऊंगा या पाकिस्तान में आऊंगा. सच यू कैन से डिफिकल्ट पार्ट, यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. ओके, यहाँ पे देखो, ये जो ग्रीन पार्ट है, ग्रीन पार्ट जो पाकिस्तान में गया हुआ है, वहां पे देखो आप, मुस्लिम सिर्फ 62% है. There is only 62% which is Muslims. Yes or no? Why he is called as frontier Gandhi? Because he's living on the, matlab he is a, you can say, Gandhi Bhakt. He was completely following Gandhism. Okay, and he was living in the frontier areas. Just give me a moment. Okay, I'm getting a call from my office itself. Okay, good, good, good. Sharika submitted, Vishnupriya submitted, very nice, brilliant. Vishnupriya का आंसर देखते हैं. The cabinet mission plan rejected the demand of Pakistan because, okay, the formation of Pakistan could not solve the communal minorities problem. There was no justification of, you can say, justification for including the non-Muslim districts. Okay, the princely state would find it difficult. Very nice, brilliant. The armed forces, very nice. Yes, the division of would result into large scale. Yes, brilliant, brilliant, very nice. Points है विष्णुप्रिया, पॉइंट्स बहुत ब्यूटीफुली लिखे हैं, आपको प्रेजेंटेशन बहुत अच्छा है, आपका हैंडराइटिंग बहुत अच्छा है, बट इसको इंट्रोडक्शन बॉडी कंक्लूजन में लाना है, इसको इंट्रोडक्शन बॉडी और कंक्लूजन में लाना है. तो कैबिनेट क्या है, इंट्रोडक्शन में लाना पड़ेगा आपको, कैबिनेट क्या है. ओके, एंड देन कंक्लूजन में भी आपको, यू कैन से, लाना पड़ेगा कि उन्होंने सोल्यूशन क्या दिया है इसके लिए. ग्रुपिंग द मिडिल टियर, द रीजनल ग्रुपिंग्स, राइट. सो दैट शुड बी द कंक्लूजन, राइट. ओके विष्णुप्रिया, good, but good. Points are very, very specific. So now challenge one is the, you can say, partition which we are discussing. So therefore Pakistan separate country for Muslims. Congress opposed the process of partition which was carried on the basis of religion. Can we say that Group B strengthened the idea of Pakistan? Yeah, you can say that. Okay, you can say that. And interpretation was different. Okay, तो आप ये बोल सकते हो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. As no single belt of Muslim majority areas in British India. ओके, ये प्रॉब्लम था. 2 एरियाज ऐसे थे, नॉट ऑल मुस्लिम्स. वी हैव सीन दैट खान अब्दुल गफार खान, ही आल्सो अपोज्ड. देन 2 मुस्लिम मेजॉरिटीज, दैट इज पंजाब एंड बंगाल, हैड लार्ज नंबर ऑफ नॉन मुस्लिम एरियाज. दिस प्रोविंसेस had to be further bifurcated as we have seen here, right. तो ये अगर आपने पाकिस्तान में दे दिया है, बट यहाँ पे अराउंड इतने सारे लोग, तो देखो ये और नो, तो क्रिश्चियंस है, हिंदूज है, तो ये सब लोग भी यहाँ पे भरपूर है. द डिसीजन could not be made by the midnight of 14th and 15th of August. So exactly कौन सा इंडिया में होगा, कौन सा पाकिस्तान में होगा, ये उन्होंने डिक्लेयर ही नहीं किया. Even if it was decided, they did not declare it, and that is why that led to more chaos, more confusion. Therefore large number of people did not know on the day of party independence कि वो कहाँ पे है, इंडिया में है या पाकिस्तान में है. And then this Radcliffe line was announced later. Okay, that causing deepest of trauma. Okay, problem of minorities on both the sides, so they became the easy targets. Violence went out of control and minorities on both the sides of the border were left with no option but to leave, no option but to leave, right. Consequences of partition: people killed in the name of religion. Lahore, Amritsar, Kolkata became the communal zones, सारे communal zones बन गए. Rape, violence, slaughtering, religious conversions, killings, refugee camps बन गए. Then you have got Sadr Hasan Manto. So this guy has written the partition, you can say, जो उस time का situation है. So he has expressed that in a very beautiful way. Yes, there is also movie on Manto. The movie है Manto करके. Okay, you can watch the movie. Yes, you can watch the movie if you have got time. Okay, so partition was division of hearts. 80 lakh people migrated. Okay, so almost 1 crore people have, you can say, migrate. Yeah, वो जो खुशवंत सिंह का बोल रहे हो, द ट्रेन टू पाकिस्तान जो बोल रहे हो आप, यश, राइट. सो दैट इज खुशवंत सिंह book, that is also very, very popular. Then 5 to 10 lakh people have died in this. So this is a very conservative figure. Okay, so around 1 million people they are saying have died in this. Post partition there were 12% of Indian population was still Muslim. Post partition 12% of the Indian population was still Muslim, right. So देखो यहाँ पे ही लिखा हुआ है 6 lakh murders in 7 days. Okay, you can just see the bodies, कैसे मारा हुआ है and how the situation is there. Okay, how government of India would treat its Muslim. Now the question came partition के बाद का जो question है कि जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया है हमारी, वो मुस्लिम्स को कैसे ट्रीट करेंगी. ओके, मुस्लिम सिटीजन्स. ओके, सर नॉर्मन लुई में लिखा है कि 5 लाख पर्सन्स वेर beheaded, is it true? So now we can say that it would be true. It would be true. Okay, 5,000 people were beheaded. It can be, because Norman Louis is a very established historian, right? Norman Louis is a very established historian. So hoga. So how government of India would treat its Muslims, citizens and other religious minorities also. So religious minorities कितने सारे थे हमारे यहाँ पे? Sikh है, Christians है, then you have got Jain, Buddhist, Parsis and Jews. So many minorities are there. 6 minorities are there. Organizations were there in India who said that India should now turn into a Hindu nation after the partition, because Muslims have had their own nation. Now let us go towards becoming the Hindu nation. Now let us become a Hindu nation. But our national movement leaders were very, very clear on this. They took a position that our citizens are equal, irrespective of the religious affiliations. So religious affiliations kuch bhi ho, every citizen is equal in India. And this is very beautiful line. ये आप use कर सकते हो हर जगह पे, जहाँ जहाँ पे भी आपको chance मिले. That being of a particular religion is not the test of citizenship of India. What a beautiful line, right? That being of a particular religion is not the test of citizenship. Therefore, ideal of secular nation was enshrined in Indian Constitution. तो हमारे जो nationalist थे, आपको पता है पार्टीशन तो 1947 में हुआ है, हमने कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एस्टेब्लिश और वर्किंग कब से स्टार्ट किया? 1950 में वर्क स्टार्ट किया है. स्टिल आवर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज कंप्लीटली सेक्युलर. सो दे वर वेरी वेरी क्लियर, irrespective of your religion, you can be a equal citizen in India. You can be a equal citizen in India, right? Very very important message. Now Mahatma Gandhi's sacrifice: on 15th August, he carried out no celebrations. He was in Calcutta to control riots. Communal violence was against his principles of ahimsa and satyagraha. So he did not like the communal violence because he was completely supporting ahimsa. He then went to Delhi. According to Mahatma Gandhi, Muslims should be allowed to stay in India with dignity as equal citizens. तो इनका ये clear cut मानना था. देखो, why Gandhi ji is, you have to understand one thing कि you can say गांधी जी क्यों इतने महान है, या फिर गांधी जी को इतना क्यों लोग मानते हैं? Because as ethics or as good morals, okay, these are the things which are sustainable. Are you understanding? These are the things which are sustainable. These are the things which Gandhiji would always tell are the things he would never try to placate. He would never try to placate, okay, the current feelings या फिर जो populist हम बोलते हैं ना, populist thing वो नहीं करेंगे गांधी जी. Populist thing मतलब क्या है? Example, elections आ गए, मुझे जीतना है, तो मैंने क्या बांट दिया? दारू बांट दिया. I give the liquor. मैंने क्या बांट दिया? Say all the women, I give them cooker, they are happy. So Gandhiji would not say that. Gandhiji is always all the solutions. They might, you can say, look very very hard on the surface. On, you can say, it might look hard, कि difficult है, but it is for long term solution. It is for long term solution. अभी गांधी जी क्या बोल रहे हैं? Why he is saying this? That Muslims should be allowed to stay in India with dignity and as equal citizens. Okay, because Gandhiji knew, अगर आप ये देखोगे, and if somebody is brainwashed, somebody's, you can say, mother or somebody's family has been killed because of the riots, वो क्या सोचेंगे कि Muslims have taken their own nation. Muslims have taken their own nation, and now Gandhiji is saying that our nation में भी उनको हम dignity दे, our nation में भी हम उनको, you can say, equal citizens माने. Are you understanding this? So it would become very difficult for a person who has lost something in the riots, in the communal riots. It might be property, or it might be, you can say, some of the personal losses which the person would have lost. But see Gandhiji, why he is pragmatic, why he is practical? Because he knew that there is never going to be a situation when there are going to be no Muslims in India. ऐसा सिचुएशन आएगा कभी? कौन से भी कंट्री में आज ऐसा सिचुएशन है क्या? Any country, leave India, any country में ऐसा situation है क्या? There is no Muslims. Is there a situation? Yes, is there a situation? There is not a situation. And then what would happen? Yes, if you can say Muslims have taken a different, you can say, nation, so common people are not responsible for that. One thing you have to understand, common people are not responsible for that. It is because of the leaders who brainwashed people. So leadership was such. Plus second thing आपको ये जानना है कि you can say जो मुस्लिम्स इंडिया में है, अगर उनको आप अच्छे से ट्रीटमेंट नहीं करोगे, then that would lead to more communalism, that would lead to more riots, that would lead to more loss of things, and this would always be a spiral. This would always be a spiral, one thing leading to another, chalte hi rahega, chalte hi rahega. And you have to remember one thing, when there is no peace in the society, always remember, मैं ethics में आपको ये पढ़ाऊंगा, when there is no peace in the society, there is no development, there is no development. Are you understanding this? Are you with me? समझ रहा है क्या आपको? Okay, फंडे क्लियर हो रहे हैं क्या आपके? Yes or no? Yes. So that is why you understand now Gandhiji what he is saying, that you have to treat every person with dignity so that there is ultimately peace in India. Ultimately there is peace in India, because आप कितना भी कुछ भी बोल दो, okay, you just have to answer this one question which I am going to ask कि okay, you want no minorities, is there any country on this earth, yes, who is not going to have any minorities, including, you can say, Muslims? So this is not going to be a situation. Yes, you should not appease minorities, that I also agree. You should not appease minorities. There should be uniform civil code, okay, for everybody there should be uniform civil code, absolutely no problem about it, absolutely no problems about it. Okay, but इंटरव्यू में मत ऐसे बोल के आना. इंटरव्यू में यू हैव टू टेक अ वेरी बैलेंस्ड, यू कैन से, थिंग बैलेंस्ड. आपको एक स्टैंड लेना है, मतलब यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड आना चाहिए, 100% आना चाहिए. डीपीएसपी में लिखा है यार, आना ही चाहिए. बट you can say after taking into confidence all the communities, after taking into confidence all the communities, it should not be superimposed, it should not be superimposed. Yes or no? It should not be superimposed. That is what we have to understand, right? So he was concerned about India Pakistan relations also. He said that India should honor its financial commitments. Okay, now people were saying that Pakistan is, you can say, waging a war for Kashmir on India, and why should we now give our, you can say, financial commitment to Pakistan? Because Pakistan would use that money to start war against India, would use that money to start war against India. Extremists in both the communities blamed him for their conditions. Okay, तो गांधी जी को ऐसा हो गया था बेचारा गांधी जी का कि you can say both the conditions in both, you can say, the extremists जो थे Hindus also were responsive, where, you can say, Gandhi ji became the villain. He's not the, you can say, father of the nation, he became the villain of the nation for the extremists. So Hindu extremists would say that because of Gandhi ji we are today suffering all these riots and everything. Okay, and Muslim would say that Gandhi ji could not protect us, Gandhi ji could not protect us, whatever he says, but he has not been able to protect us. So you can say for both the extremist communities blamed for their condition. यही होता है ना, इसको जो भी पब्लिक में होते हैं फिगर्स, always remember, this is a very good case study for you all. Okay, because you are going to become public authorities tomorrow. Okay, and whenever you are a public authority and whenever you are in a decision making stand, always some people would be, you can say, not liking your decision, because they would go, the decision would always go against somebody's opinion. But then if you have taken the decision on basis of your rationality and on basis of your study, you have to stand by your decision, you have to stand by your decision. गांधी जी has always, who is a great leader, हम ethics में पढ़ेंगे. Okay, तो ये सब याद रखना कि you can say leadership के qualities क्या है, great leader के qualities क्या है, what are the, you can say, qualities of the great leader. So one quality according to me is, you can say, बहुत सारे मैं बता सकता हूँ, but एक दो अगर मैं बताऊँ आपको what are the qualities of the leader, तो क्या क्या आएंगे. One is that the leader always makes decisions. So decision making is one of the qualities of the leader. And most importantly, कौन से decisions लेता है वो? Yes, कौन से decisions लेता है वो? You can say hard decisions. Hard decisions. Okay, so this is the quality of the leader. Gandhi ji, for example, okay, 12 February, 12 February, yes, 1922, 1922. What did he do? What did he do? Yes, क्या कर दिया गांधी जी ने? Directly, he said, non-cooperation is over. Non-cooperation movement is over. It was a very, very, you can say, hard decision against the people's will. right? So according to Hindu extremists, Gandhiji acted in the Muslim interests. Mahatma Gandhi was clear that any attempt to make India into a country only for Hindus would only destroy India. Therefore, he wanted Hindu-Muslim unity. Nathuram Vinayak Godse killed him on 30th Jan 1948, ending the long struggle for truth, non-violence, justice, and tolerance. But death of Gandhiji, okay, you always remember this, my words, that death of Gandhiji achieved something which Gandhiji, when he was alive, could not achieve. So, you can say Gandhiji, when he died, Gandhiji, you can say death of Gandhiji was more useful, and this is very brutal words. Death of Gandhiji was more, you can say, useful for India than Gandhiji alive. And when he died, and the way he died, are you understanding? It had magical effect on the communal situation. Partition related anger subsided, yes, and all the communal riots stopped. Government of India now was in a militant mood. Okay, government of India became aggressive. It cut down all the organizations spreading communal hatred. For example, RSS was banned for some time. Communal politics lost appeal. और गांधी जी की हत्या करके नथुराम गोडसे ने क्या कर दिया? बीजेपी नेक्स्ट एटलीस्ट 50 साल, बीजेपी और कोई भी राइट विंग, कोई भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी 50 to 60 years they had no chance. Next 50 to 60 years absolutely they had got no chance because of, you can say, the murder of Gandhiji, right? So it was a huge shock for the nation. Okay, so one first challenge हमने देखा हुआ है. For first challenge is the partition. Have you understood all the challenges of, you can say, which we faced out of partition? समझा है क्या आपको? Yes. Yes, I don't know, but it would be Nehru only. Okay, तो ऐसा ये यूपीएससी में तो नहीं आएगा क्वेश्चन. That is why I have not found it out, but we'll have to find it out. एक बार ढूंढ लो आप. Okay. Now second इंटीग्रेशन, सेकंड चैलेंज क्या है हमारा? इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ प्रिंसली स्टेट्स. तो अगर आप ये मैप देखते हो तो मैप में क्या दिखता है आपको? ये सारे जो, यू कैन से, ब्लू में है. व्हाट इज अ डिफरेंस इन असैसिनेशन एंड मर्डर? यस, सो वो वही डिफरेंस है जो हम बोलते हैं वध करना और हत्या करना. इसको हम दीपाली माने. सो वध एंड हत्या. वध किसका किया जाता है? वध किसका किया जाता है? राक्षस का वध किया जाता है. यस और नो. और हत्या किसकी होती है? हत्या हत्या किसकी होती है? आम आदमी की हत्या होती है. तो अभी आप देखो, गांधी जी की हत्या किया गया है या गांधी जी का वध किया गया है? दैट इज द असैसिनेशन और मर्डर. ओके, सो आई थिंक दैट यू विल गेट द आंसर. Yeah, so right wing BJP had, or at that time it was not BJP, we would see it was the Jan Sangh. So it had right wing politics. It had right wing politics, and now people had hatred towards right wing because they thought that because of right wing politics, Gandhiji was killed. Gandhiji was killed. Are you understanding this? So that is why बीजेपी हैड नो चांस. और एट दैट टाइम बीजेपी के टाइम पे जो जनसंघ था उसको कोई चांस नहीं था. It was completely, you can say, outdated. In fact, when, you can say, Jansangh was there and Jansangh then got dissolved, and then when BJP came, are you understanding this? इतना communal politics, इतना, you can say, right wing के against India में ये था, इतना right wing के against India में, you can say, people's opinion was completely against right wing. Okay, इतना ज्यादा था कि when BJP was formed, do you know what was his earliest ideology? Earliest ideology of BJP was Gandhian socialism. Gandhian socialism. Are you understanding this? And then वो तो बहुत बड़े बड़े ब्लंडर कर दिए राजीव गांधी ने. Okay, we are going to study that. Rajiv Gandhi was, मतलब, he has changed India. He has changed India for good also, and he has changed India for bad also. जैसे ये, you can say, Ram Janmabhoomi issue is all, you can say, due to, you can say, Rajiv Gandhi. And Rajiv Gandhi created blunders, and those blunders were then used by Advani. Yes, those blunders were used by Advani, and then finally he started his Ratha Yatra, and there, you can say, Advani and BJP then went towards right wing politics. राइट विंग पॉलिटिक्स. सो देन ये जो राजीव गांधी ने गड़बड़ कर दिए, सारे मिस्टेक्स कर दिए, ब्लंडर्स कर दिए, उधर से राइट विंग पॉलिटिक्स को वापस यू कैन से एक्सेप्टेंस इंडिया में आने लगा है. ओके, सो प्रिंसली स्टेट्स, सर आफ्टर इंडिपेंडेंस वेयर स्टेट्स फॉर्म्ड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ रिलीजन ओनली. हाँ, स्टेट्स फॉर्म, कौन सा स्टेट बोल रहे हो आप? मतलब महाराष्ट्र और कर्नाटका ऐसे बोल रहे हो क्या आप मुस्कान? इंडियन स्टेट्स, नो नो नो, हम देखेंगे ना इंडियन स्टेट फॉर्मेशन. तो पहला चैलेंज था पार्टीशन, दूसरा चैलेंज था प्रिंसली स्टेट्स इंटीग्रेशन, और तीसरा होगा यू कैन से स्टेट फॉर्मेशन. तो वो भी देखेंगे हम बेटा, अभी आज देखेंगे. और ओके, अभी क्या है ना मुस्कान, अभी मेन कोर्स चल रहा है और आपकी नजर है डेजर्ट के ऊपर. आपको आइसक्रीम बहुत पसंद लग रहा है. ओके, कंट्रोल करो, जाएंगे हम आइसक्रीम की तरफ भी. ओके, सो was Morarji government right wing? Karthik, yeah, we can go, we can say a little bit, but right wing को इतना तो भी यही नहीं था ना. Right wing was not that, you can say acceptability नहीं था. So that is why it would not outrightly go and take some right wing, you can say, decisions. It would be very difficult for it to take it. Okay, जैसे मोदी का गवर्नमेंट अभी कर रहा है, मोदी गवर्नमेंट, who could have thought that 370 would have gone? Yes or no? Or who could have thought that you can say you would क्या और क्या बोल सकते हैं हम लोग कि वो हिंदी के ऊपर इतना एम्फोसिस दिया हुआ है, राइट? सो whatever it is, yes, so you can say that Modi goes towards right wing, but Morarji Bhai Desai would not go that much, because as it is, it was a coalition. Okay, in that coalition it is very difficult to maneuver such extreme, you can say, things, right? Again, British India, when India was, you can say, India had not got independence. So at that time, we had got this British India, right? So British India was a mix of both provinces also. So there were provinces. These provinces were under the British rule. तो ये सारा आप जो येलो में देख रहे हो, ये सारे provinces थे. और प्रिंसली स्टेट्स, ये सारा जो ब्लू में देख रहे हो, ये सारे प्रिंसली स्टेट्स थे. तो देखो कौन से थे, हैदराबाद, मैसूर, ग्वालियर, ओके, और मेजर से मार्क किए हैं यहाँ पे, रामपुर. ओके, फिर यहाँ पे देखो, यहाँ पे कौन सा है, मणिपुर है. दिस वाज अ प्रिंसली स्टेट, यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दिस. खांसी, yes, and you can say also Tripura. These were all the princely states, right? So Bell is from, Bell would be Khasi tribe, right? Bell, because Shillong is all Khasi tribe. So it was also a princely state. Okay, now yes, so Bell is Khasi tribe. Now you have to understand this, that basically जो princely states है, we saw, right, Indian National Congress, when did they start participating or accepting the princely state struggle? And when did they accept that princely state is a part of India and we would also, you can say, be part of their struggle? कब start किया उन्होंने? Yes, when did they do that? कब किया? मैंने आपको पढ़ाया हुआ है. Yes, then the very next year Jawaharlal Nehru became the president of all India people's, you can say, किया कि नहीं किया हमने? 1938 and 1939 Jawaharlal Nehru became the president. Jawaharlal Nehru became the president of all India People's Movement, People's State People's Movement. और states याद रखना, जब भी इंडिपेंडेंस के पहले हम स्टेट्स बोलते हैं तो इट इज ऑलवेज प्रिंसली स्टेट्स. यस और नो? एंड इंडिपेंडेंस के पहले अगर आपको ऐसे बताना है तो दे आर प्रोविंसेस. ब्रिटिश के क्या थे? प्रोविंसेस थे. और इंडिपेंडेंस के बाद, आफ्टर इंडिपेंडेंस, स्टेट्स मतलब क्या हो गया अभी? ये सब, लाइक यू कैन से यू हैव गॉट महाराष्ट्र स्टेट, you have got Gujarat state. तो ये ऐसा हो गया. Have you understood the terminology? Yes or no? Please write in the chat box. Vidhi, are you understanding? Vidhi Rathis joined us today. So is Vidhi understanding anything, or it is becoming very difficult for Vidhi? Yes? Okay, good. Komal is also understanding. Good. Sahil is there. Very good. So princely states जो थे, they had control over their internal affairs and they had accepted the British supremacy, that is paramountcy और suzerainty. तो उन्होंने एक्सेप्ट कर दिया था कि हमारे ऊपर जो होंगे ब्रिटिश होंगे, बट हमको इंटरनल सारा, you can say, affairs, we would be taking care of our internal affairs. तो मेरा पॉइंट क्या था, बिकॉज इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस you can say accepted the princely states into India only in 1938. What has happened is, अगर आप in general देखोगे, some of the princely states, especially those princely states which are on the frontiers, these are all our frontiers, right? So these are the frontiers. Say Manipur especially, I have been to Manipur, I have studied Manipur in detail. Okay, Manipur है यहाँ पे, या फिर here, or majorly you can say even Khasi. So they would not have developed nationalism, they would not have developed nationalism as it was developed in the other parts of India, because other parts of India, Indian National Congress undertook non-cooperation movement, it undertook CDM, जो 1938 तक ये दोनों हो गए थे, yes or no? तो ये दोनों मूवमेंट्स की वजह से नेशनलिज्म बहुत स्प्रेड हुआ ना इंडिया में, हमने देखा। तो ये चीज आपको समझना चाहिए, दैट इज व्हाई सम ऑफ द प्रिंसली स्टेट्स वुड नॉट हैव दैट मच यू कैन से नेशनलिज्म डेवलप्ड, एंड बेल कैन यू कैन से बेल कैन validate this. Yes, so if you see in northeast, people would not be, you can say, that much nationalist. I'm not, you can say, questioning their nationalism, but in general if you talk about, right? Okay, so ऐसा ये चीज होगा वहां पे, they would be more concerned about their daily living and all those things, right? Okay, and they also know in northeast, उनका बेचारे का प्रॉब्लम ऐसा है नॉर्थ ईस्ट में कि they know that here China is there. Okay, more love to own culture, absolutely, they know that China is there. So Bell, what do you think, what is better, India is better or China is better? Yes, they shout slogans, Khasi by blood, Indian by accident. Yes, so Bell is writing in private, she's not wanting to comment in public. Khasi is by blood, and you can say Indian by accident. Okay, so that is how it is in northeast. But I think that as the development would happen, and as the years by years would pass on, more and more, you can say, they would become, you can say, integrated into the nation. So always, that is why I say, and that is why most of the historians or most of the experts also agrees that India is nation in making. When you speak this term, okay, इंडिया इज नेशन बाय नेशन इन मेकिंग, तो ये आपको इसमें समझना है कि व्हाई इट इज अ नेशन इन मेकिंग, बिकॉज स्टिल यू हैव टू इंटीग्रेट द पीपल। नक्सलिज्म प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करना है आपको, नॉर्थ ईस्ट का एक्सट्रीमिज्म प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करना है, जम्मू कश्मीर का प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करना है, हमारे इधर का कम्युनलिज्म का प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करना है। तो दैट इज व्हाई वी आर स्टिल नेशन इन मेकिंग। एंड बेल वुड आल्सो अग्री और वैलिडेट वन थिंग, दैट व्हेन यू कैन से इन 1990s में जो सिचुएशन था और अभी जो सिचुएशन है in 2020, that situation is completely different. Now you would find that they are more integrated. Well, would you agree this or not, that the integration has happened more now? It is hardly then, मतलब अभी ऐसा चैलेंजिंग नहीं होगा, कोई चैलेंज नहीं करेगा कि बाबा इतना ज्यादा किसको प्रॉब्लम नहीं है कि मतलब they would not directly question that we are not Indians, right? So it is more and more integration is happening as and when the days are, you can say, going ahead. That is what you have to understand. Clear? One of my very close friends works in getting people from northeast in Indian flow. What is his name? क्या नाम है यश उनका? अतुल कुलकर्णी. Okay, great. So what is, you can say, my aim is, so once we have this foundation batch, okay, next year again we'll start with the foundation batch, or and we'll also have people who write mains, right? So for example, जनवरी में आपने मेंस लिख दिया, ये इस साल 2021 में बच्चे जनवरी में मेंस लिख देंगे. So what I'm going to do is I'll make some team of foundation and this mains जिसने लिखा है वो, and then I'm going to send them to northeast, and they would, you can say, visit, they would teach some schools there. Now so we have got Bell also there, so Bell can also coordinate, right? And we have got many officers who I know very very well. Some of them are my students, IS officers who are working in Manipur, who are working in different parts, Assam. So मजा आ जाएगा वहाँ पे. So one third of the land, if you see, one third of the land was occupied by princely states, and they had got one fourth of the population. One fourth of the population, right? So ये इनका integration का problem था. Now if you see what is the problem, more than 565 princely states were there, and once India got independence, they were legally independent. According to British government, princely states were free to either join India or Pakistan or remain independent. They were free. उनके ऊपर पूरा choice था. उनके ऊपर पूरा चॉइस था. डिसीजन नॉट ऑफ पीपल बट ऑफ द रूलर्स. सो डिसीजन किसका था? नॉट ऑफ द पीपल बट ऑफ द रूलर्स, राइट? देयरफॉर दिस वाज अ ग्रेट थ्रेट टू द यूनिटी ऑफ इंडिया. द फर्स्ट रूलर हु क्रिएटेड प्रॉब्लम वाज द रूलर ऑफ त्रावणकोर. ये जो है त्रावणकोर, उसने प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट किया. क्यों प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट किया उसने? बिकॉज देखो, यहाँ पे पूरा वेस्टर्न घाट्स है, सो दे वर ऑलवेज आइसोलेटेड फ्रॉम द, यू कैन से, मेन पार्ट्स. प्लस दे हैड गॉट कोस्ट, and they were very well developed. You know which is the family there? Yes, Travancore में कौन सा family था? The ruling family who had developed Travancore in a very good manner. It was, yes, मार्तंड वर्मा. पद्मनाभम स्वामी मंदिर है बेटा. Yes, तो मार्तंड वर्मा. We had studied मार्तंड वर्मा in the modern. साइली, do you remember? कोमल, साइली, आपको याद है? नहीं है, कोई आंसर ही नहीं दे रहा है. Yes, तो इन्होंने बहुत ही अच्छे से डेवलप किया था वहां पे. सो दैट इज व्हाई दे थॉट दैट दे कैन रिमेन, यू कैन से, इंडिपेंडेंट. तो आज का असाइनमेंट कौन लिखने वाला है? वैष्णवी. आप स्पेक्ट्रम में से, फ्रॉम स्पेक्ट्रम you find out how, you can say, what was the problem of Travancore and you submit it. Okay, you submit it, and then according to him state would be independent. Then Nizam, तो ये भी आपको स्पेक्ट्रम में से पढ़ना है, निजाम का क्या इशू था. Okay, and Nawab of Bhopal was also, he also did not join the constituent assembly. This is all we are talking pre-independence. We are talking pre-independence. Okay, now गवर्नमेंट का अप्रोच क्या था? इंटरिम गवर्नमेंट हैड अ फर्म स्टांस अगेंस्ट डिवीजन. उनको डिवीजन चाहिए नहीं था. बट बिफोर इंडिपेंडेंस, ये चल रहा है प्री इंडिपेंडेंस. सो हमारा जो इंटरिम गवर्नमेंट था, उन्होंने बोला था कि इंडिपेंडेंस कौन से भी प्रिंसली स्टेट को नहीं मिलेगा, आपको पाकिस्तान ज्वाइन करना है या इंडिया ज्वाइन करना है. ओके, सिंपल फंडा है ये. एंड मुस्लिम लीग का स्टैंड क्या था? कि प्रिंसली स्टेट्स शुड बी फ्री टू अडॉप्ट एनी कोर्स दे लाइक. Even if they want to remain independent, they should remain independent. Why would Muslim League want this? Commonsensical, because Muslim League knew that they are going to get Pakistan. Pakistan is going to be a smaller country than India. तो इंडिया को जितना बांटोगे, इंडिया को जितना बांटोगे, उतना पाकिस्तान के लिए अच्छा रहेगा. Do you understand why Muslim League has taken this stand? Yes or no? Sardar Patel, who was the Deputy Prime Minister and Home Minister, he has played a crucial role. He undertook skillful persuasion. Very very danger काम किया है, you can say, सरदार पटेल ने. उनका जो वीपी मेनन का बुक है, ओके, जब भी आप लोगों को टाइम मिलेगा तो ये वीपी मेनन का बुक पढ़ना. He was the Home Secretary, okay, and then you will understand that how, you can say, things have been mobilized by Sardar Patel. That is why he is called as the Iron Man of India, right? Low Purush. Government had approach guided by 3 considerations. Okay, तो पटेल जहां पे भी जाते थे तो ये 3 पॉइंट बोलते थे. Why princely states should integrate into India? 3 पॉइंट्स वो बताते थे. कौन से 3 पॉइंट्स है? People of princely states want to be part of India. बात खत्म. आपकी जनता को आना है हमारे इंडिया में तो आना ही पड़ेगा. सेकेंड, आप आ जाओ प्रिंसली स्टेट्स, आप आ जाओ. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस? उनको बोला जाता था कि आपकी प्रॉपर्टी आपके पास रहेगी, वी विल ऑल्सो बी फ्लेक्सिबल, आपको अच्छे से रखेंगे, आपको, यू कैन से, आप अभी भी राजा बन के रह सकते हो. यस और नो? सो गवर्नमेंट वाज फ्लेक्सिबल टू गिव देम ऑटोनॉमी. ये सारा जो गवर्नमेंट ने उनको स्पेशल प्रोविजंस दिए थे, यस, से स्पेशल प्रोविजंस, गवर्नमेंट हैड आल्सो गिवन देम प्रीवी पर्सेस, मतलब उनको पेंशन भी मिलता था. Okay, but it was not called as pensions, they were called as, yes, and who all stopped that? Indira Gandhi. So Indira Gandhi was like Dalhousie. She was like Dalhousie. She said nothing doing. Okay, वो टाइम अलग था, आपका टाइम चला गया है. Now everything is over. Everything is over, and she took away everything from the princely states. Okay, so but at that time they were flexible. They were flexible. Yes. Then due to partition, demarcation of territory became very important. अभी वैसे तो नहीं है कि पहले का इंडिया है तो हम सब एक साथ ही है, नहीं. अभी पार्टीशन की वजह से 2 अलग अलग कंट्रीज हो गए हैं और हमको डिमार्केशन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. गिविंग utmost importance to integration and consolidation. Before 15th of August, most of the rulers signed the document which was called as Instrument of Accession. Instrument of Accession मतलब, yes, we are ready, we accept we accept that we are the part of India. This is the instrument of accession. Accession of princely states of Junagadh, Hyderabad, Kashmir, and Manipur became difficult. Okay. इशू ऑफ जूनागढ़ वॉज सेटल्ड थ्रू प्लेबिसाइट. इसके लिए आप प्रधानमंत्री का एपिसोड देखो. देखा है क्या आपने? मैंने आपको बताया था, संडे था. डिड यू सी द प्रधानमंत्री एपिसोड ऑफ जूनागढ़? देखा नहीं देखा? यस. इफ यू हैव नॉट सीन दैट, सी दिस. बेल, हैव यू सीन दिस प्रधानमंत्री एपिसोड? प्लीज सी इट. ओके. जूनागढ़, you will understand, and you will also understand that how you can say he took away all his dogs, but you can say he left one of his wife. Yes. Plebiscite मतलब क्या है विधि? Plebiscite is, you will study this in polity. Directly ask the people, मतलब people का वोट लो कि आपको क्या करना है. आपको इंडिपेंडेंट रहना है, आपको पाकिस्तान में जाना है, और आपको इंडिया में आना है. So issue of Junagadh was settled through plebiscite. Okay. Hyderabad was the largest princely state. Okay. And see here, this Hyderabad में जो निजाम था, उसका नाम था निजाम मीर अली उस्मान. He was one of the richest person in the world, and he wanted to remain independent. He was the richest person on the world. Are you understanding? Times magazine, maybe you can say, according to Times magazine, he was the richest person of that period. Okay, this guy. So Nizam wanted independent status. Therefore, he entered into a standstill agreement on November 1947 for a year. तो completely standstill agreement में ये आ गया है. Okay, he has entered into a standstill agreement on November 1947 for a year. Okay, वो standstill agreement मतलब क्या है? जैसे थे वैसे ही रहेंगे. As it is where it is. मतलब before pre 1947 जो सिचुएशन था अगस्त, उसका और यू कैन से ब्रिटिश इंडिया का वैसा ही सिचुएशन रहेगा. ओके. वो उसने कब साइन किया? वो देखो, इंडिपेंडेंस के बाद साइन किया. वो भी 9 नवंबर 1947. वी गॉट इन अगस्त, सितंबर, अक्टूबर. तो 3 महीने के बाद ये हीरो साइन कर रहा है स्टैंड स्टिल अग्रीमेंट. मतलब उसकी इतनी मजाल, बट वो इतना रिच था और इतना बड़ा था तो वो कर सकता था. बट देन पीपल्स मूवमेंट स्टार्टेड अगेंस्ट द निजाम इन हैदराबाद इटसेल्फ, स्पेशली इन द तेलंगाना रीजन. ओके. तो तेलंगाना उस टाइम का जो हैदराबाद था, उसमें कौन से रीजन्स थे इन हैदराबाद? विच वर द रीजन्स? ओके. आज वो रीजन्स कौन से हैं? सो यू हैव गॉट द तेलंगाना, जो यू कैन से आज सेपरेट स्टेट है. देन महाराष्ट्र का कौन सा रीजन था वहां पे? यस, मराठवाड़ा. करेक्ट यश. आप जहां से बिलोंग करते हो ना यश, योर रीजन इज मराठवाड़ा. सो इट वाज इन हैदराबाद, मराठवाड़ा. देन you can say Marathwada was there. Okay, some parts you can say of Nagpur, but उधर नागपुर के नहीं थे parts, ज्यादा कुछ नहीं थे. And majorly some parts of Karnataka, some parts of Karnataka. So this was the Hyderabad. अगर आप देखते हो यहाँ पे मैप में तो आपको दिखता है ना ये. ओके, देखो ये बॉम्बे का पूरा ये मराठवाड़ा दिख रहा है आपको. ये जो तेलंगाना पार्ट है पूरा, you can see this. This is the Telangana part. This is the Marathwada part. This is the entire the Marathwada part. And there would be some part of you can say Karnataka also. And here अगर आप यहाँ पे जाते हो तो आंध्रा का पार्ट आपको मिलेगा. आंध्रा मतलब उस टाइम पे यू कैन से मैसूर, सॉरी नॉट मैसूर, उस टाइम पे हमारा मद्रास जो है नीचे का स्टेट, उसका आपको पार्ट मिलेगा थोड़ा. ओके. सो पीपल्स मूवमेंट स्टार्टेड. ओके. एंड वुमेन ज्वाइंड इन लार्ज नंबर्स. तेलंगाना एरिया में जो कम्युनिस्ट थे उन्होंने भी स्टार्ट किया था और कांग्रेसी लोगों ने भी स्टार्ट किया था. हैदराबाद टाउन बिकेम द नर्व सेंटर. कम्युनिस्ट लिखा ही है यहाँ पे. एंड हैदराबाद कांग्रेस वेर इन फोरफ्रंट. निजाम अनलिस्ड पैरामिलिट्री फोर्स कॉल्ड एज रजाकार्स. निजाम ने क्या छोड़ा है फिर? रजाकार्स छोड़े हैं, जो उसका पैरामिलिट्री फोर्स था. ओके. ये सारे मूवमेंट को खत्म करने के लिए. और ये रजाकार ने क्या किया? Razakar were all Muslim force, so they targeted all non-Muslims. So all communal struggles started, all communalism happened. They carried out communal nature of atrocities, murders create. They mayam मतलब पूरा मतलब what mayam? How can I explain mayam? Mayam मतलब you can say physical एक torture देना, okay, then raped, then looted and targeted all the non-Muslims. In September 1948 army moved in and निजाम सरेंडर. मतलब देखो हमको अगस्त 1947 में फ्रीडम मिला है, एक साल बाद सितंबर 1948 में हैदराबाद हैज बीन इंटीग्रेटेड इनटू इंडिया. Yes or no? Yes or no? So that is why if you go to हैदराबाद, अगर थोड़ा थोड़ा वहाँ का कल्चर, कंप्लीटली कल्चर अलग होगा वहाँ का. कौन सा मूवी है वो फेमस, यू कैन से हैदराबादी कल्चर के ऊपर सीरीज है, क्या मूवी है वो? सो यू कैन से complete the culture would be different, right? In, you can say, Hyderabad, because it was a princely state and it was not integrated with the mainland India that much. Okay, so ये चीज आपको समझना चाहिए. So final nail in the coffin, Nizam was passing time in protracted negotiations. So 17 June negotiations broke down. पुलिस joined रजाकार्स in crime. तो वहाँ का जो पुलिस था निजाम का, वो भी रजाकार्स के साथ आ गए. Pakistan began to cash government of India securities. Okay, Hyderabad started, you can say, increasing the military strength. Nizam wrote a letter to the US president of US. 28 August Nizam delegation went to present their case in UN. तो ये सब चीजें चल रही थी. इंडिया बोला इनफ इज इनफ. सितंबर में गेम ओवर. सितंबर में गेम ओवर. नाउ मणिपुर. Manipur, very beautiful state, very beautiful state. But when you go to Manipur, one state in Northeast, which I found is, you can say, actually people look sad. People look sad because still there is military. There is military which controls the state because AFSPA is there. Armed Forces Special Powers Act. इसके ऊपर भी assignment करना है आपको आज. You have to do an assignment on this. Yes, yes. So people look. So अगर आप जाओगे, क्या मजा आएगा मणिपुर में. तो मोरे जाओ. मोरे, मोरे इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर योर करंट अफेयर्स. क्यों मोरे इंपॉर्टेंट है मैंने आपको ऑलरेडी एक बार बताया हुआ है. यस, व्हाई मोरे इज इंपॉर्टेंट. व्हाई मोरे इज इंपॉर्टेंट. इट इज अ ट्रेड टाउन. इट इज अ ट्रेड टाउन एंड इट इज, यू कैन से, साइन ऑफ इंडिया म्यांमार फ्रेंडशिप. तो ये बॉर्डर पे है. यस, एग्जैक्टली. तो आपको यहाँ पे सारे जो जो यू कैन से चाइनीज, you will get all the, you can say, Chinese, you can say all the goods, because जो भी म्यांमार में आया हुआ है बर्मा में चाइना से, ओके, तो ये सब आपको बहुत ही सस्ते में यहाँ पे आपको, यू कैन से, मोरे में, यू कैन से, यस, where Ojas, you, yeah, 20 kilometers of free roaming, correct. Ojas, you would have seen the market then. I had also gone to the market and you will get all the Chinese goods in that market, right? मोरे के मार्केट में आपको मिलेगा Chinese goods, बहुत सस्ता मिलेगा. yes. So More, and very beautiful memories I have right from this More. I traveled, you can say, to Imphal, Loktak Lake I have seen, and from Imphal to here, and then here you go to Nagaland, and I have, you can say, driven, मतलब पूरा ये drive किया है मैंने, and then we went to Assam from there. So very beautiful. Okay. Yes. So yeah, me on bike trip. Very nice, Yash. But roads are poor. Yeah, that is why I prefer car. Bike is not. I'm not a bike guy. Okay, I always love car. Few days before the independence, जो महाराजा थे, so Maharaja of Manipur, Bodh Chandra Singh, he signed instrument of accession on assurance that internal autonomy would be maintained. Okay, so before the independence itself, जो वहाँ के महाराजा थे, as you know that Manipur was a princely state, और वहाँ के जो महाराजा थे उन्होंने instrument of accession sign कर दिया है, मतलब now he is the part of India. इंडिया ने उनको क्या assurance दिया है? इंडिया ने उनको assurance दिया है कि आपका जो internal autonomy है वो maintain रहेगा, internal autonomy आपका maintain रहेगा. Okay, but under public pressure, Maharaja held elections in June 1948. So नेक्स्ट ईयर 1948 में उन्होंने इलेक्शंस रखे क्योंकि वहां के लोकल पब्लिक का प्रेशर बढ़ गया. Therefore, the state became constitutional monarchy. Okay, now it has become constitutional monarchy, but within India. Within India. Okay, Manipur was the first, very very important sentence, my friends. Manipur was the first part of India to hold elections on the basis of universal adult franchise. That is, मतलब everybody can vote. Okay, universal, whoever is adult can vote Are you understand? Everybody has got the right to vote. अगर इंडिया में ये फर्स्ट टाइम कहीं पे हुआ है, ये डायरेक्टली एमसीक्यू में आ सकता है, तो दैट इज इन मणिपुर. दैट इज इन मणिपुर. इन लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली देयर वेर शार्प डिफरेंसेस. देखो उसने क्या लिया है, उसने इलेक्शंस लिए है ना यहाँ पे, तो अभी उसका खुद का लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली होगा मणिपुर में. देयर वेर शार्प differences over the question of merger with India. State Congress wanted merger, other political parties did not want merger. Government of India ने क्या किया? Government of India succeeded in pressurizing the Maharaja. Okay, so this time महाराजा जो थे, okay, तो पहले तो this guy Patel, okay, Vallabh Bhai Patel, he sent the person, his representative there, and said that said to Maharaja, now enough is enough. I want you to completely, you can say, sign the merger agreement. Okay, you have only signed the instrument of accession, that is you are with us, but now I want complete merger. Complete merger. Maharaja said, what about the people? What about the people? Are you understanding? Maharaja said, I'll have to ask the legislature, and legislature would have to decide, because now we are a constitutional monarchy. So ये फोन करके, you can say, वीपी में ये फोन करके वल्लभ अपना जो पटेल है, तो उनको बताया गया कि महाराजा is, you can say, not signing the merger. Then what was the reply of Patel? What was the reply of Patel? Okay, Patel reply was very very clear. Is इनको एक तो महाराजा को कहाँ पे बुलाया गया था? He was called to Shillong, because you have to understand that it was the capital at that time of Assam. Shillong was the capital of Assam, right? So Patel clearly said to, you can say, the person who was negotiating with the Maharaja, ki is is there not a single good army officer present in Shillong who can, you can say, who can achieve this deal? So if not by talks, you have to achieve it by force. And that was very very clear, you can say, for Patel. So then you can say Maharaja was pressurized, and he was made to sign this merger agreement in September 1949. And that is why, without consulting the elective legislative assembly, that is why when we go into Manipur, they, you can say, are unhappy that they were not consulted when, you can say, they were included into India. And when I had gone to Manipur, I had met the human rights activists जिसने Supreme Court में case किया था. Supreme Court also, you can say, said that there have been confirmed that there have been a lot of atrocities under AFSPA, right? So that person, when he said one sentence, some sentences ना कैसे हो जाता है कि आप सुनते हो some sentences, and then those sentences stick to you with your life, throughout your life, till your last breath. और वो जो sentence बताया उसने was amazing sentence that just changed my perspective towards, you can say, my life. Okay, so because what happens is, many times those who are staying in, you can say, those who are staying outside Manipur, those who are staying in, you can say, mainland India, we can say, right? जैसे अगर कोई यूपी में स्टे कर रहा है, बिहार में स्टे कर रहा है, महाराष्ट्र में स्टे कर रहा है, राइट? सो व्हाट इज यू कैन से, yeah, people from Manipur refer Korean serial to entertain. This is also indicate, no, this does not indicate anger. कोरियन तो महाराष्ट्र में भी देखते हैं बच्चा. कोरियन में हमारे, मैं जब कॉलेज में था तभी भी बच्चे कोरियन देखते थे सीरियल, तो वो क्या गुस्सा नहीं है हमारे? या इवन वी सी, देखो प्रचिति भी देख रही है कोरियन. ओके, सो that is there. So that is not the main point, but what you have to understand is, when people from UP, Bihar, Maharashtra, they think about Manipur, they feel that why these people are revolting. Okay, तो बहुत लोग इनको negative connotation में देखेंगे. They would see it in the negative connotation that these people are creating ruckus or they are creating problem. Would you agree to this statement of mine or not? Wouldn't the general people in India would say that why they are creating this kind of problems, right, or ruckus? Do you agree to it or not? Write in the chat box. Okay, but then you can say that person, we were a group of people, we are sitting, and this person is like sitting in this side, and we are all sitting like this. Okay, he asked the first question to us. That, Neeraj, according to you, what is the definition of enemy? What is the definition of enemy? What is the definition of enemy? Because many of you would see us Manipur people as enemy of Indians, right? Because we are creating so much ruckus. So what is the definition of enemy? Okay, he asked this question to us. Okay, and what would be your answer? क्या answer दोगे आप? Anybody? एनीबडी? यस, तो ऐसे ही पिन ड्रॉप साइलेंस था. ऐसे ही उन्होंने क्वेश्चन पूछने के बाद देयर वाज अ पिन ड्रॉप साइलेंस एंड ही वाज हाईली एजुकेटेड, वेरी erudite person. Okay, very erudite person. And then he said, and the sentence which he said, okay, would, you can say, be with me till my last breath. What he said is, the person whose story we don't know, person whose story we don't know is our enemy, is our enemy. The person whose story we don't know is our enemy. And that sentence is such a sentence, it you can say changes the perspective with which you are going to see the world. Because क्या होने वाला है आपका, always, अगर if you see Kashmir, if you don't know the real story of the people who have seen the exploitation, same with Manipur, yes or no, same. आप एक मूवी देख रहे हो, are you understanding? If you are seeing a movie, if you are seeing a movie, and just imagine that that movie has been made from villain's perspective, whom do you root in that movie? आप किसका साइड लोगे वो मूवी में? अगर एक पुलिस आ रहा है विलन को पकड़ने के लिए, तो आप क्या चाहते हो? विलन को पकड़ना चाहिए, नहीं पकड़ना चाहिए? यस, what do you feel? What do you feel? That the villain should be saved, right? Because you know the background of villain, you know the background of villain. आपने देखा होगा कि बचपन कैसा गया है उसका, कैसे बचपन गया है, क्यों उसने चोरी चालू की है, yes or no, what is the problems in his life, he's helping, for example, his mother. Are you understanding? Whatever that is, whatever that is, and then you start rooting for the villain, you start supporting the villain. Are you understanding? You start supporting for the villain. Okay, so that is why that sentence, always you have to remember that who is your enemy, whose story you have not listened to, whose story you have not listened to. Once you understand both the sides of the story, then you would be in a better situation to take a stand, to take a stand. So that is why he opened our minds with the first sentence itself, that now be open and listen our side of the story. Okay, and then we can decide that what is the real problem with Manipur. Okay, otherwise you will come with your biases, and then if you can say listen to the stories, it is going to be of no use. Okay, so this cause anger and resentment. Okay, ऐसा ये चीज है. अभी reorganization of states, let us do this tomorrow. Okay, let us do this tomorrow. Okay, actually I wanted to complete this, but this is for the first time I have been teaching history. But पता नहीं मुझे, आज हमने बहुत बहुत ज्यादा हम टाइम पास किया क्या? नहीं, हमने ये किया ना, हिस्ट्री का पूरा हमने रिवीजन किया, राइट? सो वी गॉट एंशिएंट रिवीजन, मिडिवल एंड मॉडर्न का. इसके लिए हमारा कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ, अदरवाइज ऑलवेज द फर्स्ट चैप्टर गेट्स कंप्लीटेड. आई हैव ऑलवेज, यू कैन से, टीपी ज्यादा हो गया, यश बोल रहे हैं, हाँ बहुत टाइम पास हो गया आज, करेक्ट. सो I have already sent you the slides of the first chapter, okay, on the UPSC discussion forum Telegram group, okay, and I have also, you can say, I have also sent the chapters in the same group. Okay, सारे मैंने NCERT के chapters भेज दिए जो NCERT हम refer कर रहे हैं, so you can read the NCERT side by side. You can say read the NCERT side by side. So should we end it here? Everybody understood? Should we end it here? And tomorrow we'll do that. आंसर राइटिंग का क्या करना है यश? ओके, टेस्ट रखेंगे फिर हम, लेट अस कीप आंसर राइटिंग टेस्ट. ओके, चलो दीपाली, आई होप इट इज गोइंग टू बेनिफिट यू. ओके, सो वंस अ स्टूडेंट ऑलवेज अ स्टूडेंट, दैट इज अ पॉलिसी. आपको अगर बेनिफिट होता है कभी भी आप आके अटेंड करो, नो प्रॉब्लम. ओके, चलो बाय बाय एवरीबॉडी. ओके, चलो बाय बाय. And please do the assignments.